Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
everyone,
My
and
name is
welcome
Nikolai,
back
and
to the
welcome back
Balance
to another
Podcast,
episode
where
of the
Trunk was trying to
podcast.
speak over me. Anyways,
Uh,
today we've got a bunch of characters. A lot of them are from Bloons, a lot of them are from TF2, and a lot of them are made by a blimp. So, this will be an interesting episode, I'm sure.
it's time for the Moab Madness Challenge. We have 50 Moabs approaching the base, and we must balance all of
What
them.
are you doing in here?
Oh, hi,
Yo, hello,
Unby.
hello, MB.
Prize special guest.
Very good timing because we're about to take a look at Ruby.
Yeah,
Holy
like
crap!
right after the
Oh, you're
right
about to
after this
judge me.
first guy
Oh
here.
no! Oh no!
Well, you have a little bit of time. You have to look at Azernial first. All these names, I swear.
Oh boy. There's exactly one thing I remember with this one character. The passive used to be the most complicated thing. Trying to explain how warping works.
Yeah. Warpig is so basically right. So multis just don't work on Azernial, and she also dodges 1 in every 6 hits, but she also has -1 def. I think
I
the
mean, all
passive
these
is quite strong, all things considered.
Yeah. The fact that they can dodge multi-hits already basically gave them so much value in that alone.
And
Like, I
yeah,
know it has -1 death, but the opponent doesn't have a way to actually use that.
it really not very well.
That is pretty solid, yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
warp attack. Warp out of the area, be removed from the battle for this turn and the next turn. So yeah, you can't move or be targeted or anything. And then at the end of that turn, you attack the target for 3 damage twice. Target must be set on the turn of use. Move has a 3-turn cooldown.
The main thing is that it takes 2 turns, and your opponent can react around whatever you're doing. Or they know you're going to do the 3 times 2 the turn after, so they can just prepare for it, since they're going first no matter what, since it happens at the end of the turn.
Yeah, I think this is still probably pretty good though, since you can dodge attacks with it for a while. Kind of.
Like,
Yeah, you can kind since you're getting removed from the field, that means they're not hitting you that first turn.
ain't fair. At the same time, I'm pretty sure I've said it before, but any form of field removal after a single turn just isn't too good. How much time it
Yeah,
gives the opponent to do whatever.
and I get it, but it's not. I think this
Oh,
done does
sure.
it better than most, since at least since it's only 2 turns and the second turn is a decent enough attack.
Fair enough. Oh, anyways,
What?
hi Cherry. We're looking at a blimp character today. You want to join us?
3x2.
No,
What are you doing here? Said you could be here.
because I'm trying to get secrets out of Super ML.
You'll never take me alive.
Super ML.
Right.
Tell me
Anyways,
this.
warp pulsar. Just give someone warping for 2 turns.
Alright, Super
And
ML.
you
I
can
have a
also
trait.
spend 3 extra FP to charge the move up for a turn, and then give an ally +2 POW for 2 turns, +2 efficiency for 2 turns, and warping for 3 turns.
You know,
Why are you
admittedly,
doing 3 turns?
the base effect seems overpriced.
Yeah, warping is I don't know. Warping is at least decent as a status. I
I mean,
don't know if
it's
it's worth
funny, but at
5
the same
FP for
time,
2 turns, but it does seem decent.
The
yeah.
charge effect is pretty good though. Like especially if you have even just 1 status plus.
To be fair, that is 8 flower points.
Yeah,
But then again,
but
+2 POW though. Jeez.
yeah, it gives you a lot. You just gotta charge it up and all that. Call in support. Calls in an ally warper with 4 HP, 1000 0 def, and permanent warping.
I think of note is that unlike the plants, you actually cannot get rid of this with a single hit. It dodges whatever you throw at it first.
Yeah, you can't even use dual attack or tri attack to take it out because warping just dodges that.
Yeah. It's not probably not going to do too much though, given the fact that it has 1 POW. But the fact that it will always live whatever the first hit is pretty good, I think.
Yeah, just throwing power +P or whatever.
Yeah.
Overdrive 79. Deals 5 projectile damage, and then the energy core clock charge on the next one. She does not take damage in that turn, she'll gain fast for 1 turn in the beginning of the next turn. This costs 1 more FP and pays in boss fights. Using this move, warp attack cannot be used in the same turn of the next attack. I don't
You
think.
know,
What is this move?
I just got.
You-
I just vomited. Word vomit.
It is a bit strange.
Uh, So from what I'm getting is that like it's 5 damage, and then if you don't get hit next turn, you get fast the following turn.
Yeah, I think so.
That feels like a really delayed fast. And it feels kind of bad.
All things considered, just hit them.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Like Warp Attack is definitely better than this.
Yeah.
Anyways, Birthright. If an ally that isn't a Warper has Warping, they can use that as Zernial's Warp Attack and call in support, but they have to pay 1 extra FP. Not the worst.
I mean, it's more moves, but at the same time, you're mainly using it for the extra warpers, I think.
Yeah. Final Smash, teleport someone to Venus for 3 turns, and they take 4 damage each turn there
Holy
on
shit,
Venus.
is that the sequel to being teleported to the woods?
Possibly.
Good.
Alright, so, Azernial. Where do we want to put Azernial?
I think the main note is that I'm not sure how much pressure they can really put on the opponent. Overdrive 79 takes a bit too long to get that extra turn. The support units don't really do much pound damage. Warp Pulse takes quite a bit of badge setup if you really want to maximize it, and Warp Attack is highly predictable.
Yeah,
Not the greatest set.
I do want to bring attention to the passive though, since I do think this passive is quite good.
Yeah, no, the passive is actually just kind of stupid.
I feel like that would elevate them to UU at the very least.
Yeah, I think this is an Aiden situation. The war moves aren't the best, but like the passive kind of brings it up a tier.
Yeah, I suppose you can actually build around that passive.
Yep.
And unlike Aiden, they actually have moves you can potentially use.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
probably not to the greatest of the potential.
So, okay, now we're doing Ruby.
Oh god.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Alright.
I'm just going to cringe at his moves
Oh,
instantly.
already this is the old one, I think. Right?
Oh wait, this is wait, if this is
Oh,
the old
shit.
one,
It is
then
Judgment
is
Day.
the new one on? Is the new one on this doc?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
so-
remake.
Yeah, it's
right
just
there.
Five
like-
results for Ruby.
Oh wait, are
Oh,
you
it's-
talking? Are you? Oh
Oh wait,
no!
it's 8 results later. Okay, well,
Oh god, are
okay,
you looking at
so,
both of them?
there's
I'm gonna
only-
scream.
the only Ruby. Let's just look at that one, since I don't think we really need to look at both of them.
Alright.
Yeah. just look at
Because
new
the
one.
old one was kind of mid. Not gonna lie.
Okay, new Ruby
The new one's
rules.
based.
Kuro's Nest. You got mini crit.
It's Judgment Day. Oh, so
Basically
this
just
is
mini
when.
crit charge.
Why is my name spelled with a Q?
I don't know.
Oh shit, is that Crow in disguise?
Oh god, no.
Your mother.
Anyway, mini crit. Oh god.
It's mini crit charge basically, but you can also just you can also do funny things with flank attack with it. So yeah,
There.
good moving combo. Base attack, dual attack, or tri attack. Whatever you want, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's
More
multi-hit.
options.
What more could you want?
Oh,
Team support?
Tell it from me.
Team support is kind of the main thing you want to use Ruby Rose for.
Here's the big one.
it's the whole character right there.
Yep. Flank attack is basically a mini crit charge for an ally, or a full crit charge if you got Crow's Nest active.
That's pretty neat. Then again, it's 8 FP for the combo, so take it that way you will.
Moral
Incredibly
support
good,
is
though.
+2 power for 2 turns, so that's nice.
Yeah.
And then Rose Petal Rush just gives someone a rally, which I think this is also pre-nerf rally, so yeah.
I was hoping you guys wouldn't notice.
Oh, and also there's also battle strategy.
Oh yeah, I'm
just
here.
giving
You're
someone Pierce
getting
attack,
nerfed
basically.
midstream.
Anyways, yeah, battle strategy. You get just piercing on 1 attack. It's not the greatest, but like I'm sure there's situations where it's
It's
useful.
probably something at the same time. I think it's a 1-to-1 ratio of piercing, unless I'm mistaken.
It's only 12
It might
P,
be.
so
But it's 2 FP,
Yeah.
and and like these are all just packed into one move, so like it doesn't. It's like it doesn't take up any slots or anything.
That's fair.
And then there's
Side
Side Snipe, which is just 2x2 piercing.
Not sure
Right,
if
right,
this
right.
and gun move combo could be on the same kit, but at the same time, there's use cases for it.
Yeah. And then Birthray lets you use two of the team support stuff on the same guy, so at once.
The
So
main
you
thing
can
I
just
want to know.
go for the
Lucky
moral support
combos.
flank attack. I think moral support plus flank attack or moral support plus rose petal rush is probably the best combo.
I mean, there's options. Can't argue with
Yeah.
that.
I think the main thing to note that moveset is that it just flows, if you know what I mean, right? Like everything just works together really well.
Yeah, it's kind of like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like the poison gas card sort of thing. Where the stuff individually isn't the greatest, but like it all works together pretty well. Like
You
Yeah, there's some neat stuff.
can
I-
double a teammate attack or give yourself +2 power, and then you snipe.
They definitely help the team. Definitely seem like a good damage support. If that makes any sense.
yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Stumbling on my words a little bit today.
So where do we want to put Ruby then? This version of her.
I think you honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, they have like, considering the fact that they get 4 moves in one, so they basically just have like 7 moves at all times. So, and they're not even bad options either. They're all pretty decent. Can do things.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with the placement that ML was proposing.
Yeah, sure.
Is that Ditto?
It
Yeah,
is
that's
indeed
Ditto.
Ditto.
How do we rank Ditto exactly?
Okay, so hear me out on this one. So how this there's actual showdown tiering for Ditto if you want me to just pull that out real quick. Basically, they put them down in P, but they are used in pretty much every single tier.
I see.
Because it's a prime revenge killer for the ability to basically transform into whatever it's facing. It's the kind of thing you can't really rank, given the fact that it's literally just whatever Pokemon it's facing. But at the same time, it puts in results.
Right, so. So, let's just take a quick look at this. Transform. There's rated transforms into another character, gaining all their moves, abilities, special badge effects, etc. This isn't copy stasis. There's some restrictions on what they can turn into. Any approved public characters are transformable. Any characters Ditto are fighting against are transformable, but only for that fight unless they're public. No private characters unless Ditto is fighting one. No bosses, no summons, and he can transform into Ditto. While transformed, Ditto cannot use transform. However, if Ditto takes at least max HP over 4 damage, Ditto will lose the focus and the transformation will dissipate, allowing Ditto to transform into something else.
Actually, that's something the Pokemon thing didn't have. This thing could transform into pretty much any single character.
And there's also a D-transform, which the birthright, which lets you to turn back to normal whenever you want, rather than only when you take enough damage. There's also there's also
that is
Powder
concentrated
for faster
dial.
and then Ultra
That is
Transform. Yeah.
Fast, +1 defense, half HP restore, and a transform too. Front Smash is pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
I know there's a few asterisks, but this moveset kind of just lets you play as anyone at any time.
Kind of,
Yeah.
The main thing
The
is
main reason Ditto got its ranking in Showdown was the fact that it's basically whatever it's facing, but this lets you transform into anything that's in the public character pool. Which I feel like
there is a downside to this, and that's well, first off, you have to spend FP on transform in the first place, but also if you take enough damage, which isn't necessarily going to be a lot, then you're going to turn back to normal. So you have to be careful. But this character does have a lot of potency, no doubt.
I mean, being able to transform into literally any public character, because bear in mind, wait, can this transform into Dummy Goomba?
Dummy Goomba is public, so yes.
So basically, they could have any 2 moves from that as well.
God.
As well as getting Dummy Goomba, the stupid things Dummy Goomba gets. And what on earth happens if Ditto untransforms while split?
Oh my god.
I don't know, man. That sounds like a ban, honestly, but right. So where do we put Ditto then? Because this like transform is a very potent move, but at the same time, you can also just get de-transformed by like a mega attack, So it's hard. I don't know where to put him.
I mean, as I said, they were put in P and Showdown, but were pretty much viable in every single tier. I'm not sure if that's the direct move we should make with that. At the same time, though, I'm not sure we really want to be discussing Ditto's ranking for as long as we probably will be otherwise.
Right. Yeah, this seems like a good place then.
We're just banning Ditto.
Yes. No more Ditto.
Yep. Yep. Template moveset. This is apparently moveset number 300.
Beautiful.
This sure is a moveset.
Character template.
Good.
Hell nah. They even have the stats baked into this.
That's how you know moveset's old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so let's rate this badge build real quick. What do you guys think of it?
That is definitely the badge loadout of all time.
It looks like baby's first trip into the pits.
Yep. Yeah, jeez.
Little Timmy just sees the Master Soul, instantly goes for it.
My first trip to the pit was nothing.
Yeah. So
I want to point out, by the way, because
I will give them some credit because there's at least a decent selection of moves here.
I want to point out something, by the way, because this is a cool little fun fact. That's a gun used to inflict blackout.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh Christ, that's right.
Right.
I mean,
you got...
hilariously, this would have been one of the better movesets to take advantage of blackout because it barely has any damaging moves that deal like high damage on its own.
At the same time, though, it benefits all allies.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you got 3 damage, 2 fixed damage, 3 damage with Dizzy, Burn for 3 turns, 3 damage with Poison, 4 damage with Bleed, 3 damage with Broken for 3 piercing damage broken, and then Leech for 2 turns and Efficiency down for 1 turn, and then the final Smash, which is unnamed, deals 6 damage to foe and gives Courage and Critical for 1 turn.
That is beautiful.
This is the moveset of all time.
My guy really
I'm just gonna throw this guy right into RU.
Wait, why are you? Real quick,
I don't know, man.
No, this is not feel RU in the slightest. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
I don't know. I just like. I mean, we put characters in tiers just for having a lot of options. At least it's got like the got the burn, poison burn.
I mean, they have a lot of options, but at the same time, they all do the same thing.
Yeah.
One does damage and status.
They do the same thing, but they stack.
True.
Damage over time is actually pretty solid when it gets stacked up.
But I want to point out, Flamethrower and That's a Gun cancel each other out. Bleed and Burn have an interaction that removes it.
Yes, and I still think that really shouldn't be there. But that's
Yeah,
another discussion.
No.
Fire cauterizes the wound.
Right. Anyways, but even that aside, though, I mean, you don't have to bring that move. Like you could just like this guy has like 8 moves. You don't have to bring all of them.
This thing, pretty much all of them do the same thing. There's like no variety here.
Yeah, I don't know.
But then again, that's the nature of it being a template moveset, right?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of just what you expect. I'll put him in Enya then.
Yeah, that works.
Anyways, next up we've got the Engineer.
Engineer game.
Much better 300.
Yeah, actually, hold on. Should we correct history?
No.
I'm doing it.
No. I will literally go over there and change it back.
It is done. Oh wait, shit, hold on 1 second.
You also fucked up history forever. There are 2 301s now.
Oh jeez.
Everything's perfectly balanced. So
all of these moves, all of these things are just.
Don't worry. I'm fixing it.
Got it.
I just need to quickly get down to where number 2000 is. So I basically just have it set up on a formula. So
I fixed it.
oh, okay. Okay, but anyways, now that we have successfully
Don't
found a
worry,
new
gentlemen,
number
I'll-
300,
Don't worry,
let's go look
gentlemen,
at
I'll be going back after the video is over and fix this right back.
let
Yeah,
us have this. Engineer deserves the number 300.
Right, but don't lie to history.
Good.
Yes, man. I mean, honestly, for what it's worth, look at these guys in the bottom of the tier list here. We forgot to add these guys. I'm pretty sure their 300 is probably not template character, anyways.
Why
mean,
is not Von Victor at the very bottom of the tier list? At the very last of the list.
I don't freaking know. Anyways, let's look at engineer before we get too sidetracked.
I definitely said his
Engineer has metal deserves a 200 which he uses for majority of this. Starts the match at full, gains 50 per turn if he isn't already at full. Engineer kills an opponent, he automatically fills all of his metal. If he kills a summon, he restores 100 metal.
Not half bad. But then again, we have to
Yeah,
actually see the numbers attached too.
He's got a lot of metal, but it looks like a lot of his moves use all of it, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, Widowmaker. Shoots an
Number.
opponent with Widowmaker, dealing 3 damage, gaining 100 metal. Move misses, Engineer does not gain any metal.
I mean, all
Fair
things considered, that decreases the amount of time you need to build sentries massively. Since bear in mind, you place the sentry down, right? And then you gain 50 from that turn, and then you hit them with the Widowmaker for 100, then you'll gain another 50 that turn, meaning that you get all 200 metal back after 2 turns.
Pretty
Yeah, he
much,
can build up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Sentry, 4 FP and 200 metal. 5. It's a plant.
What more could you want?
Except it's a lot cheaper because a lot of the cost is moved into metal.
That's not a
Yeah.
plant.
I mean, it's a sentry, but it's technically a plant.
It's a
Oh
metal
wait, it is a
plant.
plant. I was looking at the dispenser.
Anyways, Dispenser. 4 FP and 200 metal for a 5 HP summon that restores 1 HP to the entire team as long as it's alive.
God
mean-
damn you for using fucking
gaming?
print layout.
God.
Yes.
Good.
Upgrade. Upgrade one of your buildings to give it more HP and POW, or have it restore or def and or have it restore more HP and FP. Level 2 and 3 dispenser are kind of insane, actually.
Yeah, those are pretty
Holy
nuts.
shit, that's per turn, right?
Per turn. 4
Yeah,
HP
per turn.
team-wide per turn.
Now this with HP
I will-
plus. The dispenser never dies.
I will note that upgrading does use up the turn of said building, so they can't fire or heal on the turn they're upgraded.
Okay, but here's what I have to say.
Even then.
It's
Does it
still-
really
it's
matter
still
if you are
quite
storing
good.
4 HP per turn after that sentry is up, the dispenser's upgraded?
Oh no, it's still definitely worth it. It's just something worth noting.
Yeah. Both right.
Anyways, it just makes anything metal related now only costs 150, which is pretty good. Saves a turn on healing that back up.
Yeah. The final smash though, that is not really that good.
Well, you got the level 2 sentry, which is 6 HP, 3 POW, and then the level 2 dispenser, which is also pretty good.
I mean, the main thing is that it's actually as I said, it's actually decently easy to build those up.
Well, yeah, but it still takes like 4. Well, if with infinite metal, it still take 4 turns to build everything, build all that, and upgrade all that. So
Which
like,
is still faster than the final smash.
I guess if I had
this is free. This is free.
6 BP.
6 BP.
It's 6 BP.
I bet
2
you
bubble up.
FP, you fucks.
FP is a lot less valuable than BP, let me tell you right fucking now.
I know that, but I'm just saying it's not that bad. Besides, it also upgrades existing buildings, and besides, the metal cost too. It's like Because like I'm just saying, like I mean, sure, it might take 6 turns, but like you're not building a level 2 sentry and a level 2 dispenser in 6 turns. You have to spend like 800 metal to get that.
I mean, regardless, 2 level ups, man.
Anyways, regardless of the final smash, I think engineers owe you like pretty
Yeah,
solidly.
Yeah, definitely.
man does a lot.
I mean, bring tick booster with this guy, and like he just kind of has almost
Holy
infinite
shit! I didn't even think of
sentries.
that.
Yeah, he doesn't even need the Widowmaker at that point.
Would Take Booster interact with Dispenser actually?
No, because the dispenser is a summon, so like won't inherit engineer's badges. If someone else
True.
were to inflict double time on it, though, that'd be a bit insane.
Oh my god.
Holy Christ.
Anyways, next up we've got Commander Boom.
Oh boy, another blimp
Another
character.
blue character. Yep. Thankfully, it's a lot simpler than Wii Tanks.
I mean, still. Anyways, one
Alright.
second. I'm posting a screenshot in chat. Just need to quickly get it. Okay, now let's see here.
Okay. Roundabout barrage. Projectile. Hit all enemies each blow. Okay. Right. So, I think this move, it fires a projectile at all enemies, and that projectile is determined by whatever selected ammo switch rule. 4 extra FP can make the bullets indestructible, preventing them from being destroyed by an attack. On the first set of fired bullets will be invincible if boosted by spin zone. Yada yada. This move cannot be used twice in a row and has 1 turn cooldown. Cool.
I mean, that's a shit ton of FP. And even then, like, do you really need that when the laser is right there?
Yeah, the laser is kind of good. Just very good.
This is the exact same problem the tank companion had. There's literally no reason not to use the laser.
Yeah, well, the only thing is FP, but like even then, like it's not even then just having it hit instantly rather than
Yeah, it basically just removes the weakness immediately.
Yeah, just kind of. I think that kind of just gives Commander Boom a 6 FP for 4 AOE damage, which is kind of good.
Yeah, that is kind of absurd.
Anyways, run over. It's really going to be spin zone. It's too busted, so I'm changing it to this. Runs over somebody, like 7 damage, inflicting flatten for 2 turns.
Oh, right, I think I remember what Spin Zone did. You charged for a few turns, and then your next use of the board barrage fired as many hits as turns you charged. So that with the laser would have just basically shredded the entire team instantly.
Yeah. Shrinking borders. Commander Boom causes borders of the area to shrink, making the play field smaller. For 3 turns, every bullet takes 1 less turn to hit. 3 turn cooldown. The cooldown begins after the move's effects end. So at the very least, this makes some of the other bullets a little bit better. Like the rockets do at least do more damage than the laser beam.
Fair, but I mean, you're spending more for the rockets as well, to be fair, and more as well.
More.
But you also have to pay the 5 FP for the shrinking borders to begin with.
Also true. Anyways,
I think at the end,
now bring another bullet type into battle, and you can equip 2 bullet types at once.
Oh, so you run shrinking borders with both rocket and laser, and just spam rocket whenever that's currently going.
More or less.
Yeah.
There's a few other decent ones. I think the electric bullet is fine just because Sparky is good, but like, yeah. Yeah, no,
I mean, he has options, but at the same time, it's like he only has like one that you actively want to use most of the time.
Yeah. Laser beam being an option kind of just, and a very consistent option kind of just makes it, just kind of makes the other options a little obsolete.
Yeah. Literally just tank companion, but a character. Oh, wait, do we look at the final smash?
Oh wait, the final smash. Commander Boom immediately fires every bullet type he has at the same time, causing bullet help. That's all his move has, except that the 3 selected bullet types are indestructible as well.
I mean, I suppose. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me actually count some things up. So, assuming 3
There's
bullet
a
types are
lot of
That
there's
is a lot of
these
fucking
things.
damage over the. That is a
Yeah,
lot
like-
of fucking damage over the next 3 turns.
Yeah, like, holy shit. Now that I'm actually thinking about it, you do that,
Final
you
smash
laser
is
fires
somewhat
immediately, so that's 4 damage on the spot. And then you make the rockets the. Oh, and what else would you make?
4 plus 6
Indestructible?
is 10, 10 plus 3 is 13, 17, 20, 23. Holy shit.
I mean, it gets.
Yeah, but
I
that's
mean,
not
most
even
of these get
counting
stopped
the,
by spread attack, but at the same time, like you're still getting 3 off without any interruptions. So, like,
Yeah, not to mention
Forward and
the
Rocket is like 10
weakened
damage
bullet.
AoE on their own.
Yeah. But there's also heal bullet, which you heal some guys. That's not.
Yeah.
So
Heal bullet!
yeah, that final smash is pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
So anyways, where do we put Commander Boom?
Laser is stupid. That's gonna be my take for this tier list discussion.
Just a little bit.
Only a little.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm feeling like probably like I think probably like Yu-Gi-Oh on this guy.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
I mean, with how spammable the laser is, I'd imagine otherwise, but
I mean,
yeah,
the
fair.
roundabout
Like,
barrage
he
has
literally
one
has
turn
no other
cooldown.
options aside from that, basically.
He has
Like,
one-
special move 2 is useless after he switches to laser. Run over, I guess, but at the same time, why not spam laser? And shrinking borders doesn't really do anything while using your best option.
Anyway.
Sorry, I wanted to look through things again before I agreed with the tier list placement.
Yu Narukami.
Oh, this
Right.
guy.
Yeah, this
Wasn't he
guy.
technically one of the first Wasn't he technically one of the first simulation characters?
I
Shit, he
don't
was.
know.
Indeed.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
I
I
don't think I
remember.
was there for the first couple days, so yeah. Anyways, Persona Summon. You got Plant with 3 PAL. That also assists with the other special moves.
Brilliant. Alright.
Anyways,
Then we also got the Zyonga / Zyodyne. 3
Yep.
piercing and spike for 2 turns is decent, somewhat decent. But then with the summon, you get 4 piercing to 2 and spike for 2 turns.
pretty solid when you have Izanagi out.
Yeah. Feels like it needs the Izanagi out though. Like to be as good as it.
It's like on cost without Izanagi, but it's quite good with him.
Yeah.
Cross Slash, on the other hand, is blatantly overpriced without Izanagi. With him, you also get a 2x2 fixed on top of the 3x2. So yeah.
It does. Why is it 2 X's instead of 1?
Shao just spells fixed that way for some ungodly reason.
I will never get that.
Wait, does he still call it this? Call it save fix that
Yes!
way?
I don't think he
Yes,
does.
I have to correct him
does.
every time.
I'm looking this up.
I'm going to look this up.
Also, could this possibly be where Sparky comes from?
No.
Oh, I see.
I think this got changed at some point later on because I know Sparky came from 8-Bit Fiery.
It's funny how the fire introduced the electric effect.
Oopsie daisy. Yeah. Anyways, Tiger Slash. Narukami gains Airborne for 1 turn, and then the next turn deals 5 damage. With Izanagi, also inflicts Sparky for 2 turns.
Airborne?
Makes Izanagi cost less FP and takes less turn to resummon him.
So,
Okay, hold on. I have exactly one problem with this. Fortune Fire exists and is better because it buffs another move.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what
this is
happened
also
with
less BP, so
I mean, fair, but you gotta get the value where you can get it, right?
Yeah.
are you telling me that
I
Chow
don't
should
know.
have looked into the future
I
to
think
predict
it's
Fortune File?
fine. Anyways,
Fair.
Final Smash. Hits 3 opponents for 3 damage, and then deals 10 damage to 3 targets, as well as leaving no Akami on the field. This summon cannot This summon cannot die, so all of Narukami's attacks now permanently buffed.
Oh, gee. That is... Yeah, getting access to all your best options is pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I think this also means, like, even if you don't use any of the best stuff, if you don't use a special move, you also get the 3 power base attack just forever, so yeah. Pretty solid.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
So, yeah. Narukami, where do we want to put him?
Hmm.
I feel like
Um,
probably like a low OU or high UU.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think I'm gonna lean... Like, the thing I'm noticing is that he requires Izanagi to do quite a bit, so... Hold on, is my... Can you guys hear me?
yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. Everybody went silent, so it was...
Yeah, I know. I think it was.
Yeah. I'm thinking Yu because he relies on Izanagi being alive without the final smash to do things. Oh, actually get a lot of pressure on the board. Because otherwise, the moves, while on cost, don't really do too much.
Sure. You can put him in UU.
Yeah.
Anyways, next up, we've
Oh,
got
speaking of
Pakachow from Sonic Adventure 2.
I feel like we already looked at Pocket Chow. Or am I going insane?
You're going
No,
insane.
you're going insane.
Oh man.
Right, so, yeah. So, yeah, this is a real classic. That didn't get submitted until character 300 for some reason, but, it's probably just Chow being forgetful. Anyways.
Fashionably late.
Yep. Feeding time. Restore 6 HP, but gain stuff for 2 turns.
Not too sure how
Like,
good
stuff just sucks a little bit, but,
Yeah, here's the thing. You're getting... Like, it's only 1 less FP, and you're getting a pow down and locked out of your... Oh, wait, it's... Oh, well, I thought you were locked out of base move with stuff. Oh, yeah, you are.
You
Yeah.
are, but, at that same time, who uses... The only time you're using base moves is if you're using item strats, usually.
I mean, regardless, stuff giving a pow down kind of stinks.
Yeah, a little bit. Songs for Chow.
A little bit, but
It
he
makes
doesn't
busy for
need
2
it.
turns.
True. True.
Food fight.
Also,
It's try
I'm pretty sure
attack.
feeding time is supposed to
Or
be
rather,
2
Finger
FP.
NATO. Huh?
But
Also, I'm pretty sure feeding time is supposed to be 2 FP, but
I
Honestly,
think,
that would
well,
make more
it was
sense.
2 FP, but then it also now targets allies, so it was made 3 FP.
that's dumb.
What has that ever been a factor?
yeah,
I
honestly,
don't know,
yeah,
man.
it should be 2 FP in my opinion.
Regardless, Encore. It's a rally, but you can also make it multi-target.
Oh, geez, that is a full team rally.
Yep. This is Pocket Chow's, at least by default, this is Pocket Chow's best move, usually.
It is pretty wacky.
Yep. If because scaling got a little out of whack with when Rally was nerfed, but yeah, whatever.
And then rally got nerfed again recently.
Yeah, that was a BP nerf rather than an FP nerf, so it didn't change.
So having a rally built into the kit is slightly more valuable now.
Yep. Summon Stealer. Steals another player or boss's summons or an NPC enemy. Cause double the summons max HP, special moves use up Pocket Chow's FP.
So in theory, for 20
That is
FP, they can nab a Koopa Troll.
Yeah.
If you let him do that, then at that point, that's on you.
Well, you spend the 20 FP, and then, like, sure, you won't have any FP to do Koopa Patrol stuff with, but you also got the freaking Koopa Patrol. That thing is insane.
I mean, getting the Koopa Troll off the field alone.
Yeah, then you get the Koopa Patrol.
Yeah.
Anyways, Birthright. This completely changes Pocket Chow's moveset. Food Fight gains plus 5 POW, but is a single hit, so it's just 7 damage for 5 FP. Feeding time only heals 3 HP, but now grants huge, but costs a little bit more. Encore can only Encore one person, but any buffs Pocket Chow has are passed on to them. It'll remove the status from Pocket Chow, but refresh the timers. It's not passed on or remove negative statuses. Socks the Chow is unchanged, and you get a new move. Power Puncher. Deals 4 fixed damage to an opponent and removes all of their statuses.
It's funny.
It's definitely a surface one.
Yeah.
My favorite's the first.
Anyways, Eden's Blessing. Get +1 pound, +1 death for 3 turns, but using a move or item that has you eat, grant stuff for 3 turns while the buffs last.
Wait, how much is
perfect? Huh? Well, I don't know how good this is since Eden's Blessing is only 25 coins less than a Power Punch, but yeah, whatever.
Hold on. Chow is totally talking in podcast text, seems.
I'm pretty sure it is 2FP in base Crusade.
Yeah, I don't remember, honestly. I'd have to.
I feel like I distinctly remember seeing that.
I know it.
It is not.
I know it has been 2FP base.
Yeah, I am on
it is currently.
I'm on the
It
moves
is not.
panel. Yeah, it is 3FP.
Oh, it is 3FP now.
Alright,
That's dumb.
Let me do this later. I'm not nerfing a move mid podcast. Okay, we've established this is what we're doing.
Fair.
Anyways, 12 damage to one foe and inflicts uncurable waterlock for 5 turns with the final smash.
Alright.
So, yeah, Pocket Chow. He does cool things.
Yeah,
And also, he's SD Card's boyfriend, so,
notice,
he gets props for that, too.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Encore is the main note here, I believe. But they also have other neat things.
I think Birthright Pocket Chow is also quite good. You know, you got the pretty solid single, and then you got huge and status passing and all that.
Same.
Stolen from the girl boss Salvia, but whatever.
Yes.
I mean, for plagiarism, I think we should ban them.
Anyways, yeah, where do we want to put Pocket Chow?
I should really check when Salvia's coming out.
I don't know.
It's not anytime soon, but
maybe like a below OU.
I can see it.
Yeah.
That's the end of that.
OU, I meant.
Oh, you, yeah. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Black Step, another Chow character.
Oh, I remember this character.
Before any of you say anything, stop. Space Step was over a year ago. You need to let it go. I'm sorry.
I do think Space Step is probably still angry at that.
Yes, very. Yeah, he's
If
going to
EX ever
the
happens,
next time he sees him. Anyways, Black Step's move set changes color every other turn depending on his color. His moves will be labeled on color. Starting color he is will be picked prior to the start of the fight. That is, another moves are consistent.
Yeah.
Lock Knock. Deals 2 damage at HP, then 2 damage at FP. And the bosses is just a dual attack.
I mean, he can do something.
Red moves. Power up. Grants huge for 2 turns. Tempo up. Gives him fast for the next turn. But he has to use a blue move and a red move on the same turn. And then, Screeching Melody. Gives 2 opponents 3 stacks of Off Guard. That looks pretty good, actually.
That could stack insanely well with multi-hits. Well, that's Off Guard.
Yeah, I mean, you got Power Up and Screeching Melody for.
I definitely have thought anything, but then I saw the word 2. Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah, 2 times.
Blue moves. Feel the flow. Gives himself and an opponent slow for 2 turns. If Black Step uses Tempo Up, this cancels out that move while still inflicting slow. Block Wall. Makes a shield Heal in front of an ally. Himself or an ally can think of a blue block. On blue turns, the shield has 8 HP. On red turns, the shield does not exist.
The shield just fades out of reality.
Yes.
Incredible.
No, it just beats out of reality.
This shield is the reason why Blockstep was able to pull up the perfect strats.
But Space Step has a chance to hit them every other turn.
You would think, but this fucker has lucky day.
Beep, 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 bomb.
I love
Anyways,
Wait, hold on. Fine.
Steel Strength. Gain a mobilizer and rainbow for 3 turns. However, if the opponent is mobilized for any reason, they stay immobilized as well.
Wait, oh.
I don't know what this move does for Blockstep exactly, but I'm sure there's funny things you can do.
There's likely something. Oh no,
Yeah.
I tried to look at that real quick. I was grabbing a screenshot in the Space Step fight. Hold on.
Mobilized in rainbow for 3 turns. Oh, so sort of that Soul of Plumber Bro niche.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get this fucker had 3 nanomachines.
I'm pretty sure
yeah.
that I could have done one damage and then deal for the rest of them, but
I get that. I get that.
I recall Xiao's a lucky day arc fondly.
Yes. Anyways, Birthright. Colors now change every 3rd turn. So blue, blue, red, red, blue, blue. Yada yada. And then Final Smash. Both beats are now always active and Blockstep gains permanent fast. Okay.
wait, permanent fast. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I assume he has to use like 1 red move and 1 blue move if like you can't use 2 red moves, but even so, that's still quite good.
Yeah, it's definitely very good.
Yeah. Wait,
Anyways,
Crusader would try to talk about Block Step without mentioning base step challenge. Impossible.
Right. So where do we put Blockstep?
I mean, they made it boss rage quit, so I think that's at least worth something.
Yeah. I mean, for what I'm saying, you got power up, you got all the red moves look quite good in tandem with each other, and the blue moves are a bit more niche, but there's still some good stuff here.
Yeah, there's neat stuff. It's pretty clear to see how they were able to cheese Space Step as hard as they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space Step was kind of made to just be like, it's kind of made to be like, a secret boss and like I made them to be like, you could see them as a secret boss in an actual game, and like I didn't want to make him too anti-cheesy, you know what I'm saying?
Fair.
I ended up having to implement that just to avoid that, just because but it.
I mean, yeah, you need to have a fight at some point.
Yeah, but 120 HP, 7 pound, that's the kind of stuff you'd expect.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I think
so Space Step.
You have to actually it's not a play with the gimmick thing, it's play around your gimmick somewhat, since you have to actually count what moves are going to be active at what time.
Yeah.
Right. You can still do stuff with it though, with like tempo up, and like worst case scenario, you always have access to block knock, which is a good enough move.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see. I feel like I could see Oyo on this one.
I mean, fair.
Not just because of the Space Step incident, mind you.
If you could take a look at podcast text one more time.
But the second fight against Space Step, that I like that. That fight was fun. I got to do time shenanigans.
Yeah. But, like, that actually got me there. If we just all rush them and then just go straight back to the point where we're all immobilized again.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened. The time reverse goes back to 3 turns, and it just so happens that 3 turns ago, you guys were immobilized for 2 turns.
Incredible.
I think there's one other note. I did 9 power with Heavy Blade, and it still didn't activate.
Yes, well, Space Step has 7 power, so, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, that fight was funny, though.
Yeah. BTDX Tax Shooter.
Oh shit, Tax.
This guy.
All right, clearly I can't be here for this one. The PTX towers are always for Trunko.
So yeah.
I look away for 1 second and there's just a tower delivered onto my doorstep.
So
Special
yeah,
delivery.
got damage dollars. The
The
classic
main
passive.
It used to be capped damage, which was so much worse, but now that it's staling, it does things.
Yes, I mean, for what it's worth, the cap damage was still kind of good, just because, you can just get 1 power buff for the solo. This guy is doing, like, 10 damage a shot.
Yeah.
I think the staling damage is a lot healthier, though, just from a design standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah,
It-
tack shot. It's 1x3 staling, but if there's multiple foes, it does different things. If there's 2 or 3 foes, it hits each of them for 1 damage twice, and then if it's any more than that, it just does 1 damage to all foes.
It's
Also, it has
overpriced.
negative priority. This is very overpriced as it stands.
It is kind of absurd how overpriced this is.
I mean,
But
and
then
it's a
again,
3 FP move. Oh my god, and it's still overpriced. Anyway, but upgrade.
Can't argue with the upgrades. We got removing the negative priority, and then you can add extra hits to make that into a 1x4, which is still overpriced.
Yeah.
I just noticed that. But then again,
Yeah, it gets a bit insane for any upgrade. You got Blade Shooter for piercing def, and then Max Dark Blade just hits 1 extra time, no matter what. So yeah. And then Blade Maelstrom gives it +1 damage, and a new special move with Blade Maelstrom.
Blade Maelstrom is pretty funny.
Yeah, it's good old 3x3 piercing AoE.
Yeah. We also got down to the middle path where we got Red Hot Tax. This initially used to be so much worse, I recall.
Yep. It's +1. It's +1 damage and double damage to shields and soul HP and stuff.
Yeah, this probably could have been pretty useful during Minus Goon, but now that I'm looking at it.
Possibly.
There's
Since Fortified does count towards Red Hot Text is
90 turns of Fortified.
Matthias is built different. You want me to say?
Ah, hell no! Don't do this to my boy.
Not even that was enough.
Well, your boyfriend got corrupted.
No! I will apologize for him for the 99 turns of Fortified.
God.
Hold on. Let me go see if I can. Maybe there's an image as well.
Times now, but it increases the base damage and inflicts soft burn for 2 turns.
You know
Hold on 1 second. I wanted to grab an image from that was pinned.
I'm whipping out my drawing tablet right now.
Right. This made me laugh when I saw it.
I'm glad to hear that.
I said this back then, but I still love how the server just collectively decided that Willow has a caffeine problem.
Yeah.
It just kind of became canon. All it took was 1 cup of coffee and 1 65 rampage and like that.
I would argue that, honestly, Flame Jets is almost a downgrade, just because, hitting less times is kind of a big deal. But then you get the Ring of Fire, which just kind of becomes pretty solid AoE that also burns them.
Oh, right. The Flame Jets and Ring of Fire still have the staling property, right?
Yes. But they only hit twice now, so it's not that big a deal, usually.
In fair.
Tax Sprayer. Now this is where things get juicy.
This became insane after the buff.
Extra ties against single target. Against any target. Amount of targets. So,
Yeah.
you get the 3 FP for the 1x6 staling. Anyways, Tack Storm. Tack Shot hits half as many times, but using it no longer takes up the Tack Shooter's turn. It's maxed out at 2 per turn, but, basically it just lets you reset the staling as long as you have enough FP.
I mean, Still a lot of tax.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Anyways, and then there's Tac Typhoon. Whenever a tac shooter performs any action, a straight tac hits a person of choice for 1 fixed damage. And you also get a new special move with the Tac Tsunami, where it deals 1
me
fixed damage to all foes 5 times, but if there's only 1 or 2 targets, it hits each of them 10 times.
Seems like it can do a lot. Then again,
Yeah.
the main question is if, because I think Tax Storm could probably do more than this at the end of the day, given the fact that there's no damage cap on that.
True, but it's hard to argue with the sometimes fixed damage is nice.
Fair. Fixed damage is funny.
Yep. And besides, so it's still nice to being able to do screwy things with the little stray tax, since mind you, tax shot doesn't take up your turn. You get 3 of these per turn, basically.
Yeah.
Anyways, alt path, bomb sprayer.
Oh.
Plus 1 damage, and damage dealing can no longer go below 2.
Now with lamp oil and rope.
You want it? It's yours, my friend, so long as you have enough rupees.
Anyways,
Oh, wait, it's
firecracker shooters. Each action attack shooter performs also launches a bonus firecracker on a person of choice, dealing 2 fire damage.
I just realized something. Wasn't this used to just be removes the cap? And now it's just yeah, I think this got nerfed since the last time I saw this.
I think, well, I forget what all changed, but I know that there was a remove the damage cap thing, but
Yeah,
the attack
'cause
shooter
I
no longer
remember that
has a
bomb
damage
sprayer
cap to begin
used to
with,
not
so
fail.
there's not really a reason to remove it if it's not there to begin with.
Yeah, I meant the bomb sprayer used to not still, I think.
But no, I know the bomb sprayer used to still have a damage cap, but I think either firecracker or fireworks removed the damage cap.
Oh.
Anyways,
Okay.
fireworks.
I'm just
Two firecrackers that shot a fraction instead of 1, and bomb shot now deals 3 damage. Tac shooter gains a new special move, which deals 4 damage to all foes twice, burns them for 3 turns, and blinds them for 1.
Jeez.
Yeah, this one's quite good, I'd say. Tac Customizer. All paths and shoot tacs now deal +1 damage with 5 turns.
And the final smash literally just summons a fishing village.
Yep.
I like how many final smashes just put down a fishing village and call it a day. I'm pretty sure.
What do you want? It's the fishing village.
I mean, completely fair, but that's a fishing village. That's a fishing village. That's a fishing village. Is there any other fishing villages should I know about?
I mean, I think there's only 2 of them as far as final smashes go. Anyway.
But there's also a fishing village as a character.
Yeah. Anyways, where do we want to put tac shooter?
I feel like it does a lot of AoE damage. It kind of gets screwed a little bit by defense, though.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, there are ways around that. I mean, you got extra damage on left and mid on every path except right path actually, and then you also have piercing on blade shooter. So you're not totally screwed.
I don't think it's quite as good as some of the other BTTX towers.
I don't think it's as good as Dark Monkey. I think it's probably still OU.
Yeah, it's still OU. It does a lot.
All right. Next up, we have. God, no.
Balance counts when there's a new 30XX update.
Can we skip this one?
Right. So you got Dash, which is dodge and priority for this turn and the next with 4 FP. Cannot be used 2 turns in a row. Power slot. Anything beyond the dash, just it's like powers and/or power fusions for the rest of your special move slots. Each blessing gives you frail glory. Gain glory on use, which I think is just mini crits until you get hit. Final smash. Armor Tort the Unstoppable. Equips Armor Tort's dome, shell, pound, and momentum, giving her airborne, unstoppable, piercing, and airtight defenses for the next 5 turns.
Wait, Armor Tort doesn't just prevent immobilization?
My worldview has
No,
been
it
shattered.
doesn't.
Earthright.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Heroes stored in an auto tank with it to a maximum of 10 HP. Nina drops to 0 HP, she's immediately healed by however much the auto tank has scored and becomes immobile and rainbow for the rest of the turn. The auto tank can only heal Nina one time per battle. Once it's spent, it's gone forever.
I
So,
mean,
it's
you could make it
potentially
work.
10 extra HP along with the saving grace. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Right, so this fuck. I'm not reading all this.
You know what?
Is that
From what I can tell, though, there's options, lots of them.
There's a lot of options.
So, do you guys just want to settle on a ranking right now?
Yeah, I feel like just based on where we put Caleb and BFYC Lollipop, can probably just put this guy in OU and call it a day.
Having options is pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, lead ballooning coming up? Perfect. I needed a reference for the fortified status.
Yes. Lead ballooning, the character I made around fortified.
Not to be confused. Wait, hold on. Never mind. That was armor, not fortified.
Yeah,
Armate is a square mathy one.
I like Armate. He's cool.
He's neat.
Anyways,
I like the design of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I put a little bit of work into the designs for these guys. Anyways, fortification bands. Fortified for 7 turns for 4 FP. What more do you want?
It's funny. I'm not sure how good it is. Oh, wait.
Deals 4 damage with negative priority, but the attack does 1 extra damage for every remaining turn of fortified that lead balloon he has, though it also cuts his remaining fortified timer in half.
It's potentially 10 damage if you can get it set up just right, but the opponent's bound to try hitting through that fortified eventually.
Well, sure, but they gotta deal quite a bit, and there's something that kind of ruins that parade a little bit, but we'll get to that. Metal Melter. Gain the Burnified status for 1 turn and restore 1 HP per turn of fortified you had. If you haven't used fortification bands while you still have Burnified, you just heal 7 HP, so that's nice.
Does this count as bona fide from anything? Just from this?
It's Burnified from anything.
Oh shit, that might be
a convenient way of getting Burnified.
That might give one niche to that one 4 BP badge that gives bona fide.
Yep. so log. Lead Moody spins the guy around and throws him at another guy, dealing 4 damage to both of them and makes one of them dizzy for 2 turns. It's only one tank that does 6 damage, puts them dizzy for 2 turns.
Thank you.
That's definitely solid.
So anyway.
Yeah, I imagine.
Birthright. Lead Luna gains +4 armor while fortified.
+4 armor. That's an apt sound effect because holy shit.
Yeah, Birthright is kind of really good.
This is one of the most cracked birthrights in the entire game.
Absolutely.
You know, I just realized something. This might be one of the first characters in history where status charge is actually viable.
Yeah, status charge on fortification bands. Yeah, gets a good 14 turns of fortified.
Okay, wait, never mind. Away the status charge. Equip 6 statuses.
True, but then you're gonna start losing your fortified a little fast, you know?
To be completely fair, just equip the one that gives you corrupted.
Also true.
+4 armor though. No more than 4 damage every single turn while I have fortified. That's nuts.
Yep. I will note though that since you typically aren't due to fortified's natural decay, you're probably only gonna get this to trigger once per use of the move, but that's still quite good. Anyways, Eden's Blessing. Gain invisible for 1 turn.
Camo Reds are always such a pain.
Yeah, if you know they're coming, it's not that big a deal. But then that one time you forget to get the thing that hits both camo and lead, they're gonna run right through.
It is literally round 59 is literally the only round where you have to bring something for. Otherwise, you just move on the spot.
Anyways, Final Smash. Getting +6 armor permanently, and then all your moves get buffed for 5 turns.
It is called
King
cybernetic
Romaine,
enhancements, but does not provide the effects of cybernetic enhancements.
Yeah,
No!
this Final Smash predates cybernetic enhancements. Honestly, Lead is probably pretty good with. Lead Balloon is probably really good with that since Fortified just kind of ignores it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like,
you got 10 turns of Fortified, no negative priority on Iron Whack, burning at direct attackers with Burnified. Alright, and you can go above max AP. And then So Long now spins 2 targets at once, and at the same target, different targets, or each other. Lots of damage with So Long, basically. And Dizzy.
that is pretty solid.
yeah, this character
Only lasts
seems fun.
5 turns though, but you could Final Smash meter, you get 3 turns there.
I think the only real issue I have with this character is that it feels like quite a bit of it relies on a few turns of setup, but at the same time, he can potentially just never die if you play him right.
Yeah, you gotta set up you have to set up Fortified right, but like, you have the tools to do that. You know, you got So Long for Dizzy, you got Iron Whack to just completely destroy the opponent if they don't hit you.
Yeah, the character has something it can do.
Yep.
I
I don't know. I can put. I want to put him in Yo-Yo honestly, but you know.
Hold on, let me just quickly do one more look through. The amount of setup is making me a little bit hesitant admittedly. But I can see what you mean though, given the fact that he can potentially just never die.
Yeah, you know, and besides, it's not like Game Caleb where he doesn't die, but also doesn't really help. He's got Iron Whack and So Long for a lot of
Yeah, he
damage.
actually has things he can do, so.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Status charge and just tank like almost anything that like for example the freaking EX bosses will throw at you. Those guys
Yeah.
will regularly do like 20 damage hits. No.
Yeah,
Status
I will
charge
note
back.
that just don't let yourself get hit by like an inversion or a status removal because that will ruin your day.
Wait, what is Fortified invert into again?
Hollow, which basically negates your healing instead of blocking damage, including FP healing, mind you.
Oh, geez, that can shut someone down for a good while.
And we'll be seeing Hollow again pretty soon, actually. So you know, we'll get there.
Oh,
But for now, let's take a look at Ace, which is thankfully much simpler than Nina, if I remember correctly. Doesn't mean it's
Imagine if
not a
it
long
just had a
duck,
link
though.
where
Jeez.
sheets around the dock.
Right. Yeah. Special move
Wait,
1, weapon switch. You have
dang
a
it,
lot
I
of
was hoping
weapons,
that-
each which has special properties that alter Ace's base attack, as well as the properties of Unleashed Blade seen below. R-Saber. 2 physical damage. Tonbukiri. One non-contact piercing damage. Lukavi. 2 projectile damage. Lara. Base attack deals 3 damage, but has negative priority. Grandmaster. 1 damage twice. Second and only benefits from half of any power bonuses you have. Thanatos. 1 fixed damage. Edge Wall. Block attacks, charge a devastating disc. 1 damage, never misses. Dawn Bind. 1 damage to 3 targets. Laurent. 1 damage with priority. So,
I think it's
yeah,
worth noting. It gives them pretty much every attack property and lets them all be buffed by the flower badges.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez.
I think probably the best one is Grandmaster.
Honestly
I can definitely
speaking,
see use cases for most
honestly
of these.
speaking, I'd argue that Dawnbind is probably one of the better ones.
Yeah,
Like,
Dawnbind is
it's
also quite good.
flower badges, and you can just clear the field for free every time summons come in.
Almost. Anyways, Unleashed Blade. Special technique that changes its function depending on the weapon Ace currently has equipped. R-Saber. 2 projectile damage 3 times.
So remember when we had a problem with
Cherry.
projectile attack being a badge?
Yeah.
Caleb just decided to make it a thing.
Yeah, Caleb
Those
has a
attacks got
tendency to just
nothing.
not say anything. Eh.
One other thing I distinctly remember is someone just bringing it to the tomb fight to cheese the no try attack thing with the level 9.
Yeah, oh well.
I still don't get why you restrict the stacked attack badges to those fights, by the way. Having Tri Attack as your level 9 move doesn't break the game immediately.
Because yes. Anyways, Don Bakiri, 2 piercing damage and inflicts speed down for 1 turn, I think.
I
Lucavi,
suppose.
1 piercing damage 5 times, capped at 3 damage per hit with stealing. Lara, 9 damage the following turn, cannot be used twice in a row. Grandmaster, 3 fixed damage, but if it destroys a shield, the summon or NPC, it deals 3 damage to another target of Ace's choosing. Thanatos, marked for 1 piercing damage and marked for 3 turns.
Banana dies, take damage, and move the status.
Probably
this is
summoners.
I can imagine.
Edgewall. For us to turn, block all incoming projectile attacks. For every hit block, gain +1 B charge.
Reminder that he has a dual attack he can use this with.
Yep, I do think I'm not sure how useful this is with Edgewall's base attack, but like, you can just throw this on a Grandmaster or just switch to you can just switch to Grandmaster or Dawnbind to do a lot with it.
Yeah, they all technically count as base attacks.
Yep. Dawnbind. Launch the bull at enemy, dealing 2 damage, inflicting paralysis next turn. Laurent. Swiftly dodges behind an opponent, avoiding all attacks aimed at him this turn, inflicting be off guard -3 on 1 person.
That is one hell of a status name.
Yeah, base off guard -3. Jeez.
And you had a problem with holding a mushroom being a status.
Yes, that's different. Zen Ascent. Deals 4 fire damage, makes Ace airborne until the end of next turn. This is kind of bad, honestly.
Yeah, like, airborne is... Wait. Airborne is not 4 FP, what?
Yeah, no,
it took me a bit to understand.
Wait, hold on, this would technically be 2 turns, but even so, this is still overpriced.
It's still 6 FP.
Yeah, I think this move should be 5 FP, not 6, but yeah, whatever. Rajan Call. 4 electric projectile damage gives +2 B charge.
I mean,
I'm only realizing it now since this doc uses them a lot, but Caleb always writes the number after the status name, and that's throwing me off.
it is
remember like on older versions of Simulation Resources, all the power badges were like power +2 or whatever. That was bad. That was bad.
Yeah, I like it being in front of the status name.
Yeah.
Go look at podcast text, guys.
What's going?
This is perfect.
Yep.
He was
Well,
corrupt.
congratulations, Cherry. This is getting pinned onto the fridge.
Let's go.
Right. Dolomite Link. 1 damage never misses. Any attacks that would hit Ace this turn instead hit Ace's target. That sounds funny.
Oh, shit.
Echo Shell. Mirror for 1 turn. This is not worth 4 FP. Void Double. Gain doubled for 2 turns. You can target twice as many people.
Oh my god.
Me on my way to make my Tri attack hit 2 people at once.
Bro thinking -Goomba.
Alright, who dropped the spoon?
Anyways, Osafune. Deal 2 damage twice. Ace cannot be hit for the rest of the turn. Cool. Ryusei. Deal 5 piercing damage to 1 target and 1 electric projectile damage to 2 targets. Deals an extra 3 damage if aces are airborne. Leviathan. Why does it have 7 move properties?
Oh fuck. This is 1 FP.
Right.
I mean, this guy seems happy that
Leviathan, that can't be damaged, explodes in 3 turns, dealing 4 damage to 1 predetermined target. Leviathan has interactions with certain special moves. Zenithant. Divine detonates at the end of the next turn regardless of the timer. Explosion deals 1 fire damage 3 targets, the top turns in 2 turns, Ace still gains A-bar as normal. Dolomite Link. Detonates immediately, Ace becomes intangible for the rest of the turn. Rajan Call? Whatever. Leviathan detonates immediately, but instead deals 3 electric damage and sparks you for the next 2 turns. Ace still gains B charge +2. Ryusei. Leviathan explodes immediately, and Ace becomes airborne for 3 turns. Anything else? If Ace attacks Leviathan with any attack not otherwise specified, Leviathan will send change its target. Auto charge. Ace's guard gives him +1 charge. Charge
Just
guard
equip-
bad.
Exactly.
Contractor Omega.
And
Ace
that's
equips
impressive.
Con-
Charge Guard isn't really that good to begin with.
It's not. Contractor Omega. Ace goes to Contractor Omega, gaining +2 Omni for 4 turns.
Oh, jeez.
Holy shit.
And
Yeah,
Demon's
this-
Blessing. Restores 15 HP, but also gives stuff for 3 turns. Copy effective item booster, 3 raises maximum.
I like how it's just a hamburger.
Yep.
Hamburger.
So, yeah, where do we want to put Ace? This guy has a lot.
Hard to say, honestly.
Yeah. This might be another case where the number of options just gives the OU placement, because, like, look at how much stuff you have with the base attack changes and Unleash Blade. And even besides that, this guy has 8 other special moves.
Yeah, no,
Like,
like
All
if
of
you
them
have
seem at least-
this much
most of them
stuff,
seem at least kind of good. Like, you know, you got double, you
Well,
got...
12 pages of document.
Yeah.
if you have this much stuff, then you almost certainly have at least one tool to deal with the situation at hand. Yeah.
Yep.
I'd imagine.
You know, just equip Special Move Plus or something, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm comfortable putting this guy in OU.
Anyways, moving down the list,
Purple
we
Blue
got.
Knee.
Getting. So what is this character?
So,
Oh wait, this is the character that hard counters some things.
yep.
Wait, hold on.
Nice
I just
HP,
realized
but
something.
you're totally immune to fire and electric stuff.
You know, I want to point out something, by the way. With the advent of characters that are now running property damage, like they now have a basic badge move that looks like. Okay, I'm running on my train of thought, but point is, this can actually just shut a character down completely before the fight even begins.
Yep. I will note that Flammable and Conductive do revert the respective damages to normal. You know, a la Fire Shield and Shock Shield.
To be completely fair, like as much like they need fire and electric attackers need these statuses, but at the same time, they don't always have them.
Right.
So if they don't know Purple Booney's coming, they're basically just screwed off the get-go.
True, but I do think the same applies in reverse, where, you know, if Purple Bloony doesn't know what the opponent is bringing, you might just pick her and just be stuck with -5 max HP. So, you know, 2 ways.
Okay, fair. Oh, and by the way, it's not even just fire and electric either. If you go down to look at the glass shield,
Yeah, I know. We're getting there.
alright, fair. We'll talk about how Purple Bloony
Sounds
hard
good.
counters the cast later.
Empty Kiss. Charm someone for 2 turns. But if Purple Bloony deals damage to a player who's charmed by her, they lose charm and instead gain 10 turns of Hollow.
I just want to point
Oh.
out, by the way, a sec.
Yeah.
I find it neat
well,
that Red inflicts the
yeah.
inversion of this.
Yep. So, you know, healing it for HP or FP shortens the duration of this status instead of healing you. Inverting the Fortified. The original Fortified inversion was bad, honestly. I think it's called Sticky or something, and like did something weird with like statuses or something. I don't know.
Oh. Anyways, I have exactly one problem with this move. Take a look at the last word.
Oh, yeah.
Quick fun fact for the viewers at home: Chum used to be named Attract.
Yeah.
Why don't we end up changing it?
You know, just long story short, some characters are not old enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Babies.
So you know, I
Yeah.
figured Charm was a little bit less
More family friendly,
that.
basically.
You know?
Yeah.
Like it's a better name. Is the long story
Yeah.
short of it.
Yeah, I mean, I would have probably Charm to begin with, but I don't remember who named it originally. But whatever.
I think it.
Knife Stab.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna make a. I'm gonna make
It was-
a
I'm pretty sure it's either
Battle.
Caleb or Battle. I don't remember.
It was Battle. Copper
It-
was
it's on
the
Battle.
original user of Attract.
Yeah. Anyways, Knife stab. Deep cut
Oh,
attack.
god damn it, ML. I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And I
knife
hate
cut
it.
attack. But, this works quite well with Empty Kiss, you see.
Yeah. Oh, actually, wait. It's actually better than Deep Cut Attack. This one actually works with Status Plus.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Why
kind of just
did
lose
we
the
ban
downside of
Status
deep
Plus with
cuts.
Deep cut attack again? Like,
It scales a
why?
lot, I think.
Anyways,
I'm pretty sure it was made for the scaling.
Call him for 3 turns to a foe, or an ally. But if the target happens to be charmed by her, or if she kisses them after while they have calm, then charm lasts for every turn, and the resulting hollow will last for 5 extra turns, but also get rid of calm.
That's
Even
pretty
more
solid
reason to
bonus
believe that
effects.
calm is a negative effect.
Yeah. Anyways, Glass Shield. Gain 1 HP shield that is immune to all elemental damage and all statuses. Move that do damage in addition to inflicting statuses will not work.
Just in case you needed to hard counter the opponent a little bit more.
Attacking the glass shield directly causes it to shatter, inflicting bleed on the attacker for 3 turns if they use a direct attack. She can give the shield to herself or an ally of choice.
I feel like it's worth mentioning, this combo's recent developments have led to statuses that make people's attacks inflict certain elemental damage. This synergizes extremely well with those characters.
Yeah, I don't think we're not at Pentagon Neo yet, but one thing that mentioned that got brought up while we were talking about him was equipping Shock Shield while inflicting discharge on the opponent.
Oh god.
Oh,
I think that's a really cool synergy, honestly.
it is really cool synergy, but at the same time, it is honestly kind of evil.
You found the guys. The shock shield meta.
You go to the Pure Evil wiki, and then you just see the top trending page is Pentagon Neo.
Anyways, Birthright. Attacking
That's
the
an
player
awesome
non-inflicts
thing,
3
by the
turns
way.
of heart. Huh?
The Pure Evil wiki is a real thing, by the way.
Makes sense. Birthright. Attacking a charmed player non-inflicts 3 turns of Heartbreak instead of Hollow. I'd say Heartbreak is generally better than Hollow, just because, it kind of blocks out, but, Anyways, Lover's Knife. When equipped, Purple Blue gains Charmed Hater for 3 turns.
Plus 3 PAL gaming.
Yep.
And again, the main note is that...
Final Smash is a cool transformation. Get plus 1 POW, plus 5 max HP, and 2 extra special moves.
Removes their weaknesses, and gives them extra options. Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, I think these options are quite strong.
3 damage, burns for 2, stuns for 1. 7 FP, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, stun bypasses literally anything. And can't miss.
Yep. And then there's a Dread Shield, which is a Bluebarian Shield, but if used again while it's active, you deal damage equal to twice the remaining HP on the shield to a foe.
Good stuff.
Yeah. I should probably note, since because this has 1 HP rather than 1 hit, this means Armor Spreader just makes it have 2 HP, which, oops, but nah. This didn't need to be better.
Let's go!
The Glass Shield is already a bit stupid.
1 more HP!
Yeah. But on the bright side, Armor Spreader does work quite well with the Dread Shield, so...
Fair.
Anyways, where do we want to put Purple Pluty? Because this is a whack one.
I mean, all things considered, I think the passive alone puts them pretty high up. Because completely shutting down 50% of all characters is really good. And then you add the Glass Shield, which brings that up to shutting down 75% of characters, and even more for Cursor specifically. And bear in mind, you can just put the Glass Shield back up if it gets broken.
Yeah.
Nothing's stopping you.
I think even besides that, you got the Hollow plus Deep Cut synergy, and also Calm to make Hollow or Heartbreak last even longer. So
Yeah, even then, they have options. It's just that they can't die alongside that, which is pretty good.
Final Smash kind of just removes the weaknesses and also gives plus 1 POW and special moves. I don't know. I could probably just... Yeah. I do find it funny how these guys are probably both above the original Ceramic. In fact, they're right there.
Incredible.
Ceramic relying on their friends to get things done.
Oops. Yeah, well. On a note, Watchtower Blade.
I remember this guy for exactly one reason. And that is the time you shut them down with SD card.
Oh yeah.
And the Super Bell.
The one good usage of Super Bell.
Blocking out the one good move. Anyways, Blade Lining. Free, try attack with Bleed.
It does things.
Fair enough.
Debilitation Saw is... Oh, what?
Basically, deals 2 damage and inflicts -2 def for 2 turns. Why is this 7 FP?
Yeah, that is overpriced. And
Yeah.
and here's the thing. What calls this move terrifying? It is overcost by 3 FP. Well,
Yeah.
I think by 2 in that case, but
Yeah,
still.
Bleeding Edge. Bleeding Edge for 3 turns and +2 power for 2 turns. All your def modifiers are now negative, they are normally positive. However, for every +1 def you get for modifiers normally, gain +1 power. All these revert back to normal after the status ends.
And then Blimp just leaves a laundry list of things on how to nerf Bleeding Edge.
But
Yeah.
does Bleeding Edge follow Uber?
I don't know. I mean, Bleeding Edge is a cool status, but it's not a good status.
I mean, I can imagine this probably
better
being
than
pretty
its-
decent.
It's better
Per
than
se.
its inversion, at least, but,
I
yeah.
mean, Steel Wall takes the 2 POW you get at base, right?
Sorry, what?
Don't you get...
Yeah.
Don't you... Like, it takes your character's base POW into account for the calculations, right? For Steel Wall.
Hold on, let me pull up the inverted status sheet.
I
Steel
need
Wall.
answers.
No,
Oh,
it does not.
got
It only affects statuses, so it doesn't care about your base 2 POW.
Okay, my mistake. Yeah, no, you're right. Steel Wall is lame.
Yeah, Caleb wanted to put it on a Soulstone. We had to shut that down.
Wait, when was this again?
After S-Side Slick Star.
Right.
There's like 4 rewards, and yeah.
Why were there 4 rewards for a simple Blast Fest boss fight? And did he have 4 other rewards for the other 2 he was gonna do?
Maybe.
Why are there so much reward?
I don't know, man. Caleb just
You
likes
telling
doing
me-
that.
You're
Anyways,
telling me you don't like
watch
rewards,
listing.
Junko?
Wait, hold on. Technically speaking, if you really want to get technical here, there were 40 rewards for the Swap Slickstar fight. His shop opened up after that fight to reward the players.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. Watch listing. 1 mini crit charge, or you spend 1 HFP and take a turn to charge, gain crit charge instead of mini crit charge. Okay.
This got banned with Ready Up.
Yeah. I think the main thing is just, Blimp kind of just, I think the thing is this character ran... I think the thing is, it's less that the character was good, and more just that Blimp really liked running hyper offense with Watchtower Blade.
I mean,
And the moveset does complement hyper offense very well with Bleeding Edge and Debilitation Saw.
It's not a good moveset, but at the same time, it can do things.
Yeah, I think.
I feel like the Watchtower Blade Ready Up ban echoes the same energy as the Supernova and Hud and Soul ban, if you really think about it.
Yeah. Chief crit charges are not something to be trifled with.
Fair point.
Anyways, Watchtower K1 has 10 HP, 2 def, and 10 power with projectile tags.
Wait, what? What?
10 POW.
Yeah, but it has permanent slow.
What the actual shit?
Yeah, that's kind of a really good Final Smash, not gonna lie.
Like, screw the soul! Screw the slow! Just rally the thing!
That is
Yeah,
true. A 4FP investment for it to deal 10 damage.
Yeah.
Right, so, where do we want to put Watchtower Blade, then?
Like, as much as this guy actually put in results, I can't look past the fact that his 2 main moves are overpriced. And
Yeah.
Watch Us thing is not really that good now that Ready Up's been banned with it. Because say what you will, but that's only one FP discount compared to ye old Quick Charge giving move.
True, but it's also just you can also just get it for the instant mini crit charge.
And mini Quick Charge doesn't put in as much work though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say, I mean, with the nerfs in mind, probably like, are you? The character
Yeah,
still gets results. It's hard to deny the results, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure he ran this guy with like Steel Gem once, which was oh boy.
Good heavens.
I mean, it's a pretty funny combo, but at the same time, Watchtower Blade is going to get up beyond the pavement.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I just realized something funny. Watchtower Blade will be directly competing with Blast Guy and RU.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
gets on the pavement quicker?
Pretty much. Alright, next up we've got the Sniper. Damn, damn, damn.
He had the same idea.
We should add that to the soundboard. Just a little.
Honestly, yeah, no, we need
Honestly,
to do
I
that.
agree with this.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways.
meet the theme on there. Anyways,
Cindy Sleeper. 4 damage to the opponent. Inflicts Waterlock for 2 turns. It's fine.
pretty good.
Bushwhacker. Deals 3 damage to the opponent, but all bonus damage increases the sniper's base value or decreases the enemy's base def are twice as effective.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
neat. I don't know how good it is since like it's mega attack cost for only 3 damage at base, but you know, I'm sure it does have direct synergy with it at least, so
Wait, hold on. I think it's like it doesn't account for itself, I think, so it only does 3 damage at base.
well yeah.
The extra effect could prove pretty potent,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I might
It could probably do a lot.
someone with like
Same.
if I mean you can bring like work up with Sniper. Or like actually this might be a case where, you know, bringing multiple like, you know, if you get like you know, bring supercharge with this guy, that's plus 6 pal on this.
Oh shit.
I don't know. It feels like a dual attack with extra steps a little bit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm not saying this is amazing, but you know, there's ways to make it work.
Yeah. Then we got the
Anyways.
Razorback.
Spite, it's basically just a spite charge. Which, I mean, to be fair, Spite's at least decent now. You gotta face direct and weapon attacks.
Yeah, given that it deals with 66% of the Sims cast now, it actually is kind of decent.
Yep. Shahansha. 3 damage, but if Sniper's under half health, it deals 6 damage.
Slightly cheaper Mega Attack. Not
Very
sure how
right.
good.
Razorback disables the attacker from using contact attacks for 1 turn. Kinda lame.
Beautified, electrified moment.
Yep.
Do you guys remember when Sniper fused with Wario?
Well, no,
I can't believe that's a
he
sentence.
wasn't fused with Wario. He was specifically fused with the tremors from Wario's earthquake.
Can we get an
yeah,
honest
that's true.
interpretation of the Wario and Sniper fusion?
I'm sure you can find something on Google Images for that.
Hey, you're probably right.
Anyways, yeah, this character, he does some stuff. I don't know that I don't think there's a lot here, though.
I think the only thing you're really using Sniper for is Sydney Sleeper, I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Shahansha is also kind of good, but yeah, there's just not a lot here. I'm thinking Aryu, probably.
I mean, there's one. I guess that you can do other things, but I'm just not feeling it too much.
Yeah, you have to set up for this guy a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And like at that point, just bring character who does more things by default.
Yeah, like you say Bushwhacker can be good, but the main thing is that Sniper has only one thing that can really do anything, and even then, it does not bring the move's damage to being cost.
Yeah, no, it's 4 FP for that, and yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think badges probably also affected a lot. Like, you know, it's probably pretty good if you stack single strike
Actually,
on
wait,
it, but
hold on.
even so,
I
that's
think
still
I
not
know how to
worth
prove
it.
my point here. I think I know how to prove my point here. So, Sydney Sleeper makes Bushwhacker deal 5 damage, right?
Yeah.
Sydney Sleeper with dual attack makes dual attack do 6 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this has to do more damage at base to be worth it, you know?
Yeah. I only rag on.
I'm still saying Arya
Like-
on this guy just because, like, you know, there's some you could set up for this guy, and like Shahancha's at least good damage if you're running a danger build. But there's just not a
I
lot
mean,
here.
Fair enough.
Who's next?
Anyways, Noir.
This is a Persona character. Oh, hey, Joey, this one's yours. Guys, I think Joey's dead.
Jerry.
The chariot.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
Get over here. This is your character.
I tapped out my mic. I forgot to tap it
where's
back
the-
on.
Sayo deals 4 damage to one foe. If the opponent has any non-elemental stasis, it removes them, deal 1 extra damage per turn remaining. Permanent non-elemental stasis only counts as 1 turn. Bonus damage maxes out at 10 damage. Projectile.
I like how it
Okay.
says in the description.
Yeah.
This against fortified.
Oh God.
The perfect
This is
mathy hard
The
counter.
fortified deleter.
Finally, I have a way to get through those 99 turns of fortified.
Wait. Oh shit.
Say your prayers, Matthew.
No, wait. You know what? I cannot have this. I will make my stand. He did nothing wrong. You'll see.
Sure
I'll have
he
my
did.
vengeance.
Sure he
Trickle
did.
down. Oh wait. 1 damage 3 times to 3 foes. It does the job.
Oh shit, that is a pretty potent multi-hit.
A single pop off and it becomes 3 target try attack.
Fully reflecting back the next attack it at them. It's a shield on attack, which shoots my attack. Oh, the opponent has to trigger it.
Yep, it looks like it stays forever, so yeah. Piercing moves
Hmm.
will still deal damage, but also it still does damage back, so yeah. And then Amrita
Okay.
Shower is just a full status cure for all allies, so that's cool.
Then along with that,
Birthright. Dodge every other status thrown at you. Remove damage with the inflict statuses. The status can be dodged, but not the damage. Life
Isn't that
Ball.
just the worst pretty
But-
God damn it, Cherry!
Yeah.
Oh.
oh my
further.
god, it's Ruka!
Yeah, I'm not surprised that you did something like this at some point.
Jump scared me. God damn it.
This is your fault, you know.
I know. I know.
Anyways, creates Tetra card to the party. This variant Tetra card will block 3 attacks before breaking. It's kind of
Scroll down a little.
ba-
Scroll down.
basically just an insane counter.
Yeah, that's like a 3 attack shield
it
for
takes a lot
everyone.
for a counter to be for like, you know, a shield or a counter to be worth it on a final smash, but I think this does it.
Yeah, that should do it.
Go
Anyways,
down a
try to
little
move on
further.
with Noir.
No. Oh well.
Isn't the birthright just the worst pretty lucky? Oh wait, no, every other status.
No.
Never mind. Misread that.
Wait a second. Huh.
I think plus
You're right,
didn't
I
we
think
have like
that's
the
what the Fatal Liam
bulwark or
does.
whatever that like wasn't that like the thing on Trunko's menu?
Oh,
I was gonna
yeah,
use
hold
it
on,
in
let me pull it up.
case.
That's what I was going to reference. Give me 1 second.
Isn't that not supposed to be public information?
Eh.
I mean, if they're watching to this section in the podcast, they deserve to know.
Exactly.
It's a little nice surprise for watching all of the episode.
True.
Anyways, let me just post that in chat real quick. It is 5 BP.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, they're getting it for cheap.
We may
Pretty
have
good,
to
though.
we have to look at this one again. Regardless. Put in this guy.
Let me just quickly. So, oh wait, they changed the image on it again.
Hey, I told you I'd get my vengeance.
Perfect.
All right, bye bye.
Well, now that it has no more image, I think it goes down into ZU.
geez.
Anyway,
See, Sayo is kind of Sayo is interesting because the thing is like moves. It's 4 damage and effect and can remove all statuses, at least all non-elemental statuses, but like most statuses are non-elemental. Let's be real here. And so, like, it can do a lot of damage. I think Sayo is a very good move.
There's a few, but
It is-
any
Definitely,
stack
yeah.
that you're getting in
I will
full.
note though that Dwyer does not have a way to take advantage of this herself. She does not have any statuses.
That is actually kind of low when considering that none of the badges can actually patch this one out either.
Yeah, it's not a lot. At least not in terms of normal badges. You can
That
just
said, I
on
feel like it's
list, but
actually worth
yeah.
noting. Isn't positive status removal normally 4 FP?
Yes, but this removes all statuses. Or well,
Game
mode.
all non-element. It's not necessarily positive or negative, just either.
I mean, they're still getting it with 4 damage packed in.
Yep. It's quite good.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, at worst, it's still like just like a 1 FP more expensive power attack.
Yeah.
Very true.
I'm feeling Oyo on this one. I mean, Tetrakarn is a good counter. Triple Down is pretty good AoE, and then you got status.
Yeah, it gets good.
Yeah, I
Got
agree
some
on you.
pretty funny things. And then
Yeah.
then they just got the Bulwark badge for cheaper, so like yeah.
Next up, you have Sour Sweets, aka Nightmare Candy.
Wait, isn't this the one who has legal blackout?
I think that got changed at some point. Like,
On it.
this character might have been reworked. You see?
Yeah. Let me just quickly go through.
I'm not sure if the new one is a step. Yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
replace
no,
this in here.
it's unfortunately nowhere to be seen.
Don't worry, I got it. It's on the master list.
Ah, the
Right,
legacy
so,
move set.
yep. But we're looking at the new one, so yeah.
The only character who had legally applicable blackout on a move will be Myth.
Oh no, there's another one.
I know, but the only one who can consistently apply it. Because I know you're about to pull out Teleporter on me.
Actually, no.
Oh.
Swapster Cyclone.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I need to check this.
It takes some special resources for him, but you know.
Yeah, fair, but like the thing with Candy is that they could do it out of the box.
True.
Like no.
But it kind of put a move on cooldown and cost a lot of FP, but yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
They're still a decent suitable replacement, regardless. Yet my favorite food, you got Energize for 2 turns, Minus Death for 3 turns, Chaser for 3 turns, Magma for 2 turns, Super Region for 4 turns, earns Hypothermia for 4 turns, Vibrant for 2 turns, or Possessed for 1 turn.
A bit expensive for Possessed, honestly. Might be wrong, though. I mean, I guess. Sugar Cube
Hailstorm. This move
dear.
annoys me.
So this is basically.
I mean, yeah, internet dial-up was kind of silly. Just why would you have it only be one if? Why? Just make it full recoil if you're gonna have it be like this.
It gives Petty Flower Saver a niche, okay?
Petty FP Saver is still pretty good, and yeah, whatever. Anyways,
yeah,
it's try attack, but for damage, 4 of the cost is in recoil now.
I think here's the insane shit, though. Because of Petty FP Saber, this synergizes with Flower Power.
I mean, yeah, but you could do that too if it was also just 5 HP.
But this gives it less
flower
recoil
power
damage.
and drawback power.
Drawback power too.
I mean, like that's still like 15 damage with 2 flower powers, though.
Yeah. Anyways, Gobstopper, -3 off guard. It's good. And then
Yeah.
Snake Bite, 2 piercing damages, bleeding. Nightmare Stare, yeah, 1 turn of Mirror. Why is this 4 if... Oh, wait, it has priority. Okay. Bittersweet Thoughts. Makes a status last 2 turns longer than ally or enemy, but can conflict uber stasis.
I mean, it can help, but at the same time, how much status is it worth 4 FP for 2 more turns?
I don't know, +2 POW,
Name another status.
+2 Def.
How did I know you were gonna pull that out?
Anyways, Birthright. If Night Mechanic gets hit with a stasis and negates her attack stasis, you'll break the stasis and deal damage regardless, but this puts the Birthright on a 5-turn cooldown. Birthright does not work against invincibility statuses or gimmicks. It's niche, but it could probably work sometimes.
Yeah.
Stained Lollipop. Gives +1 POW and Bloodlust for 3 turns.
It's nice. It's speed up,
Fire
essentially.
Smash.
and-
1 turn of Blackout on all foes, or 3 turns of Blackout on 1 foe.
Oh, this
Fire
is
Smash
where the
meter
blackout
changes this to Terrified instead. So,
Alright, so what do
yeah, Nightmare Candy. This, yeah.
So have you ever realized the fact that Sugar Cube Hailstorm alongside the legal blackout application were on the same kit at some point?
Yeah.
That was kind of stupid.
Yeah.
So how stupid do we think they are now, though?
I don't know, I'd probably still say Yo-Yo. Got a lot of funny stuff on
Yeah,
Live
Sugar
being
Cube
recruited, and
Hailstorm
you also
alone.
got, and then just
Yeah.
Sugar Cube Hailstorm is a stupid move.
It's just a lot they can do, really.
Internet dial-up is fair and balanced.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look at that one at some point. Regardless.
To be completely
Next up,
honest.
we have Derek Baum and his kitchen gun.
Oh shit, kitchen gun.
Holy shit.
Kitchen gun. Kitchen gun. Kitchen gun.
Right. Derek Baum
Go!
starts with 3 bullets that do 3 damage. You can shoot after 3 bullets a turn and regains 1 bullet each turn. Max, you can hold 6 bullets. Shooting extra bullet costs 2 or more FP for each bullet. Only the first bullet each turn is piercing, every other bullet shot is normal.
One
So,
second,
yeah. So yeah, you get 3 piercing damage by default, and then you can also add on an extra non-piercing 3 damage for 2 FP, and you can fire up to 3 bullets a turn. So you get 7 FP for 3 piercing damage plus basically 3 damage 3 times for 7 FP, and one of the hits is piercing. But it will also cost 3 bullets, which you only have so many of, and take
Yeah.
wait for it to recharge. So overall, I'd say it's a good move if you get 3 bullets off.
Yeah.
Toilet Grenade.
I mean, that's a lot of value. Because, like, bear in mind, it's a 3x3 for 3 FP.
Just keep an eye on your ammo, you see. Anyways,
Yeah.
Toilet Grenade. Throw a grenade at the opponent's feet. They don't use the next turn to kick it away. They take 4 set damage, lose all their stasis. Has a 3-turn cooldown. You can also throw a fake grenade. This will do nothing if not kicked, but it'll activate if you kick it.
I mean,
Interesting.
it's
On
funny.
bosses, these just deal 6 damage to the cooldown, only being 1 when one is currently out. Just don't tackle grenades out, like this Gold Armor's Anvil.
I mean, here's what I have to point out with the boss effect. That is not really that good if it's literally just only 6 damage.
Well, the question is if is it 6 normal damage or 6 set damage, because that there's a difference.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Anyway,
That's something to ask about later. Oh shit, my favorite beverage.
A refreshing beverage for Derek. Restore 5 HP and gain immune for 3 turns, but you only have 3 of them.
I can't believe it. We can finally drink bleach in The Sims.
Oh gosh.
Daily stains and dirty surfaces. Derek Bone sees his monsters as daily stain. +2 power for 2 turns, not including the turns activated.
Yeah.
Derek Bomb. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. Reloads all bullets.
This is the exact name that Napo suggested for our Quip team.
Can pick which bullet it goes to if they're multiple bullets. Reloads 3 bullets afterwards. So yeah, 18 set damage and then you get 3
Wait.
bullets back.
Wait, hold on. It's just your next levels of damage.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then Birthright just basically gives Derek Bum infinite ammo, more or less. Just 2 bullets a turn kind of just gives you infinite, basically.
That makes Kitchen Gun kind of stupid.
Yep. So yeah,
Jeez.
it's a simple kit, but I think it works pretty well.
Yeah.
Does it work well enough to get him into OU, though?
Let's see. I mean, he can drink. Wait, no. Let me actually think of this seriously. Total Grenade is a bit gimmicky. Bleach has a stock count, which ain't really the best thing to have. But Kitchen Gun and Daily Stains and Dirty Surfaces is a good combo, I imagine.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah. It's tricky.
I'm still like, if it's not OU, I do think it's at least UU.
What are you thinking, Mo?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
All right, I think I know the one true decider of this. All right, Tatsu says you.
I knew that was coming.
I mean, they're reliable, right?
Yeah. Anyways, next up we got Boomerang Monkey.
Oh
aka the
shit, Boomerang.
Thrower, depending on who you ask. I like
But
how the
here's my
description
main
is
question.
I guess this is a
Who is
series
the one
now.
who... I don't like. When did you decide that you're gonna make one unit for every one character of all the units?
Well, I don't. I don't know when I decided to do all of them, but I think Boomerang Monkey has decided, like, you know, I think at this point I was like, you know, I'm obligated to finish this at some point.
Yeah.
Like, this is the 5th one I made, you know.
I haven't yet to try all of them, but whenever I actually do pull these out, they've been able to put in results.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you get when, you know, characters that, you know, that don't. You see, the thing is, characters that don't start out strong, but like are allowed to get a lot stronger. That's the thing. So, you know,
Absolutely.
that
It is.
I think that's the cool part about how this all balances out. Just playing risky gets you more results. You know, like with danger or poison strats.
It's a fun prospect, and all the units generally have something unique to them. I seriously do think the only unit I do not consider good in the whole pile is Mortar,
Yeah,
which is impressive. There's like 20 of them.
Yeah, we'll get to Mortar. I don't think I disagree with you on the Mortar judgment, though, since, you know, it's not that he wanted to make Mortar bad. Just I can only do so much.
I know.
All of the upgrades are just explode more.
I was wondering what you meant by that until you just actually posted the mortar booster, and then I went and looked at the mortar upgrades right afterwards.
Yeah. Anyways, but for now, Boomerang.
I like the Boomerang.
Yeah, Boomerang throw. Yeah, do projectile damage to 2 people. Cooldown while you wait for the Boomerang to come back. Banana Tree is a standard.
And stuff. Then we got the multi-pop, which hits 3 people instead of 2, and then the glaive throw, which removes the cooldown.
Yep.
Pretty nice.
Basically just makes it an on-cost multi-attack.
I mean, multi-attack is decent, so it ain't the worst thing, but at the same time, you get to go to the upgrade. Plasma Rings.
Glaive throw turns back into Boomerang throw, but keys knocks his cooldown and gives the ability to target 2 people twice instead of 3 people once. This is optional, of course.
I mean, 2 people... attacking 2 people is like 4 FP, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. And then you add the Plasma Ring Juggler, which adds another person targeted. Or you can target 4 people twice. Oh wait, that's 2-person tri-attack. I just noticed that.
And then there's the Mega Ring. You know, get the AoE 4-power tri-attack. That is a really short cooldown.
Holy shit. This is spammable.
2-turn cooldown.
Yeah, this is Dark Tank levels of holy crap.
God
Not too
damn.
many coins either.
Yeah,
You're
that's
getting
cheap,
this
all
for
things considered.
cheap.
Yeah.
I need to
Anyways,
revisit this map. It seems pretty powerful.
yeah. Gleefrick. To be fair, I think the middle path does have a tendency to be a little overshadowy, but you know, Glaive
Yeah.
Ricochet. Hit any number of targets at once. It's cool. It's a spread attack. Glaive Knight.
Yep.
Glaive now bounce back and hit the targets again the turn after they were launched.
It takes a bit for it to get to hit them again, but at the same time, that turns into a spread dual attack.
Effectively, yeah.
And then you add the
Glaive
Glaive
Lord.
Lord, which turns it into a spread quad attack.
And the piercing. Sure, it's on a delay, but sure the XP is on a delay, but like, just throw more glaives.
More Glaive Wheel.
Yeah, this broke the shit out of Tomb. I'm just gonna say it.
Wait, you're looking at the wrong upgrade. Go down to the Projectile Master for that.
Yeah, I know you had Glaive Lord at some point during that.
I think that was my original idea, but then one of the people upgraded me to the Plasma Sabers, and I just went from there.
Anyways, Bionic Boomer. Laser not takes every turn. Using it twice in one turn will not give you a third turn. So yeah,
It's pretty good. It's fast attack, I think.
Yeah, double ringer. Glaive Thrower now throws 2 glaives at once. The 2 glaives can share the same some or all targets, but don't have to.
Yep.
And then Turbocharge. Gain fast for 3 turns. Can use Glaive Throw up to 4 times a turn, meaning 8 glaives can be thrown per turn.
Wait, isn't that just Octo Attack?
Kind of.
Holy shit.
Sure, yeah. I mean, you gotta spend a good like what 8 FP for that, I think. But you know,
I mean,
that's a
still
really
the
good
point.
deal.
And even then, Double Ranga's quad attack.
Yep.
God
Anyway,
damn.
so yeah, Boomerang's got some pretty stupid stuff. And we're not even at the alt path yet.
Yeah, like,
Plasma
the alt
Sabers.
path is funny. Hold
Glaive
on one
turns
second,
back
I'm
into
finding
Boomerang and throw, but keeps the lack of cooldown. More importantly, though, the 3 hits of Boomerang Throw can now be targeted however Boomerang Thrower likes, including hitting the same person with all 3 hits.
That is 2 FP try attack, folks.
Yeah. Plasma Saber Knight. Plasma Sabers now stay in the air for a turn FP turn, allowing to help 3 more people during that turn. They also pierce defense now. For simplicity's sake, the second turn of hits takes whatever stats the Boomerang Thrower has when it hits.
Hex attack is a really powerful thing, even if it takes a turn to actually get to that point. But even then, you can just keep throwing Plasma Sabers.
Yep. Projectile Master. Plasma Sabers now hit 4 times.
Legal
Thrower
Octo
gains a
attack.
special move.
Let's go.
Projectile Control. All projectiles used by Boomerang Thrower and his allies on this turn and the next now gain the same properties as the Plasma Sabers. Multi-hits can be spread between multiple targets, and multi-target moves can be focused on one target, and hang in the air for an extra turn to let them do more damage for no extra cost. 4-turn cooldown.
Projectile Master is actually just absurd. I feel like what is currently in podcast chat actually also affects this.
Yeah.
That was his full life bar, by the way.
Yeah, Doom has 80 HP.
Holy shit.
And 1 defense, but, you know, I'm pretty sure Plasma Saber pierces anyway, so that doesn't really matter.
I mean, all things considered, the heck healed the full. He deserved it.
Yeah, no, the Tomb is a tough boss. You would need someone like Boomerang to do the job, you know? To be fair, this is also when the farms were didn't cost coins, but still.
To be completely fair, you did retroactively change some things in response to that.
Anyways, projectile control was very, very dangerous. You know,
I don't think that's actually been used
all
yet.
Projectiles, and also just lets, you know, a spread attack become a fucking quad attack, like Mega Magnetized.
It is quite ridiculous.
Anyways, E-Dispensing lets you get, basically just gives you a mini Plasma Saber for the next 3 turns.
That is pretty
and Final
fun.
Smash just has it. Have you you ever thrown a boom? Have you ever tried boomerang with Fission Village in BDX? Because it's insane. Like see, the thing is, the boomerang rapidly moves in and out of the radius of the Fission Village if you set it up right or wrong. So it just multiplies rapidly
Oh my
and just
god.
completely obliterates the entire screen.
So what would be the interaction with the projectile master here?
Yes.
Holy
Anyways, it's
Wait,
all
I
about
think
5
this
times from the Chaos Subdues. These boomerangs maintain the properties of whatever upgrade Boomerang Thrower has. With Claymore hit everyone again for the next 3 turns of piercing. Double ring and hit everyone twice as many times. And a Plasma Saber died. Oh boy.
So if it hits every foe 5 times, if you're using the projectile, oh wait, you have to activate. Oh wait, no, it has the property, so you can focus all the targets on one person.
Yeah, you can just be like, fuck you in particular.
Heck this one boss in particular.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, I think Boomerang is Ubers. I don't
Yes.
think there's much debate on that
No
one.
doubt about it.
You've seen me use this character before. You already know.
Yeah. Next up.
Anyways,
another
I
character
got a
that
meme
someone
for
else has
this.
used more than me. On-off switch.
Oh, hello there.
I remember this character for exactly one reason. Oh, but first off, let me just post this meme podcast text real quick.
I am Monos, which is the strongest soldier.
Yeah, I like the concept of the guy, just
I think the one note is that we've argued about one move for so much, only for this character to just never get used.
Yeah, until ML did it that one time.
Also get the
And
public
won, so
character
that's
list
cool.
that I said.
Yeah.
I said screw it, on-off switch.
Yeah. So yeah, just if you get hit, you switch between on and off. By default, you start on, damage dealt by stasis recall does not switch to state.
Yeah. And then the blocks, we got a 6 HP shield, which switches states when hit, and just disappears when it's not. That sounded confusing, but
Yeah. It's
kind of like block stuff.
It's a shield that's sometimes active.
That
It's
is
a
Yeah.
shield, don't get me wrong, but still.
6 HP shields, and with armor spreader too.
I'm not good with words sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyways, question block. This move always gets value.
It's either good heal or good damage, but you can't necessarily control which.
I will die on the hill to the fact that there's no way to not get the full 6 value of this. Like, I will actually die on the hill for this one.
Yes, then perish. Anyways, Muncher. Place an on-off block with a Muncher above it, on it above the person's head. Next time on-off state switches, that Muncher falls directly on that person's head, dealing 7 damage. You only have 1 Muncher per person.
I think it's a solid move.
Yeah.
Muncher counter. Okay, but what happens if you throw a POW block at that Muncher?
Anyways, on-off Fit Summon. You had some decent enough summons here.
I think it's worth noting is that the move costs 5 HP, 5 FP, but it can pull a Piranha Plant.
Yeah, but that's at the end of the cycle.
Okay, fair. Okay, God, this actually kind of hurts my eyes a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know. Purple was probably not the best choice for background color, but whatever.
Yeah. Purple and red do not work well together. It is actually just messing with my eyes a little bit. God.
Yeah. Anyways, hold. Basically, it's fine enough for PvP if you want to make sure you get the right one.
So back to that 1/6 damage or 6 HP heal move.
This costs 3 BP.
You're still getting it for cheap. Okay, but let's not spend another hour on that. Yeah, move on to the. Oh, just switches.
Yeah, pretty much. What do you want from me? It's yeah.
Yeah, that
and
makes
the final
sense.
smash is just
Little Timmy level.
Yep.
Honestly, I think it would have been funny if it just spawned a bunch of enemies on your side of the field.
Yeah, I could have done that, but also,
I just really like this Final Smash, though.
you know,
Same here.
I mean, it's a Mario Maker-based character. What else? There's not too many other choices.
Boom Boom with a Muncher.
Oh god.
True. Anyways,
So
yeah,
powerful.
where are you putting on-off switch? It's a basic character, but they can do some funny things.
I feel like they're solidly Yu.
Yeah, that
Well,
sounds
no.
about right.
The
Like, not-
inconsistency hurts it a little bit, mainly with the on and off block specifically. Not question block at all, but it can do things.
It
Yeah,
is still a pretty solid shield. And if you time it right.
Yeah. The shield just disappears and appears at times, so it's like not too reliable.
I
Yep.
suppose.
but still.
Got your
Anyways,
summons covered for you.
Next up,
Anyways,
we've got
I'm getting up.
Marco.
Polo.
Man.
Right, so Marco.
Oh, hey, this is the one.
So he always starts with a handgun. He can manually switch weapons as he pleases, but that takes all turn to. He'll use a special weapon for 3 turns before quote unquote runs out of ammo. He has to switch back to the handgun, which happens in between
Wait,
turns if it's an automatic
the
switch
heck with
as well as a manual
those
switch.
base attacks?
Cause FB to switch to the weapons, but not to shoot them.
So this is the heck with those with a bunch of unique moves for base attacks.
Yeah, except these aren't actually base attacks because we realized it would get stupid with excitement and whatnot.
Praise with the tri attack.
So, from what I'm understanding, these moves are all more expensive than they should be, but basically you're spending more FP than one time to get to use it for free 3 times. So
I mean,
I
you're
think
getting
it
good
works out
value
to
out
be at least good for that. I mean,
Yeah.
you'd have to look at the movesets themselves, like, you know, I mean, here's what I'm saying. Use heavy machine gun for 8 FP, use like a syrup stockpile or a couple of peels, and then go ham with flower power tri attack.
Oh god damn it, the return of Sugar Cube Hailstorm.
So, you know, I think this character at least has some spice to it, you know?
Yeah. It's spicy.
Shotgun. Deals 4 damage, hits secondary target for 50%. There's no secondary target, deal 50% extra damage to the only target there.
Mini cuts. Like see
Yeah.
it?
Flame shot. 1 damage and burn for 2 turns. And then, which immediately gets outclassed by the laser gun, which deals 2 damage and burns for 3 turns.
Literally just power creep in the same kit.
Enemy Chaser. 4 damage and broken for 2 turns and dizzy for 1 turn. And then Iron Lizard, which is 4 damage and burned for 2 turns and dizzy for 1 turn.
Literally just power creep.
Well, how many of these inflict dizzy? Oh my god.
You never know, okay? Maybe they'll disable one of the dizzy inflicting moves.
Anyways, Drop Shot is 4 damage and dizzy for 3 turns. And Super Grenade is 4 damage, broken for 1 turn, dizzy for 3 turns. Then Stick Grenade is 5 damage, soft burn for 2 turns. You only start match with 3 of the grenades, and plus 2 FP per grenade if you run out. I don't know why you would want to do that, considering, you know, stuff the laser gun and flame shot are right there, but whatever.
Good. I'm sorry, I'm just the power creep thing is getting me here.
Final Smash is the Slug Kamikaze, which deals 10 damage to a foe and inflicts dizzy for 5 turns.
You never know, okay? If you want to have all your options for dizzy, you're gonna have to rely on this.
Right, anyways, I fit that this character, I think this character is actually kind of good. You have to spend, since like, once you can just equip Happy Flower and then just go ham with the weapons, and like, you'll store 3 FP, or 4 FP actually, by the time you have to equip another weapon.
Yeah, this character actually probably gets wacky with flower strats.
Yeah, so I think this one's kind of good. I think this could be like maybe UU or OU. Probably not OU, since like you gotta spend time equipping it and
Yeah, it takes
all
a
that.
bit, so and it
Probably
costs
at least Yu.
like and say what you will, but you're spending quite a bit to actually get the option to start spamming it. So you're gonna have to actually put some work in to get it up to the point where you can get the
Well,
firepower
yeah.
damage.
Yeah, it's not too big a deal, but that is worth noting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say Yu.
Right?
Sounds right.
Next up, we've got the B2DX Monkey Engineer.
Engineer Gaming. Do, 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 do.
Anyways,
That
yeah.
whole thing was eventually in my head.
Yep. Right, so. You got the nail gun. It's just the dart throw again. Unlike the other B2DX towers, this guy is a unique form of income generation. The mini trap. Place a balloon trap in front of yourself or person of choice, which sucks up the next attack aimed that person's way, and gives the engineer 50 coins when it does. Attack was direct,
I mean,
attacker also takes 2 piercing damage, though this isn't counted for when the engine's getting the money. If it's ranked
it's a
down, only
money-giving
the first hit, the rest of them go through just fine.
hit shield, though. What could go wrong with that?
Yep. 3-turn cooldown. Still though,
And then we
pretty
got-
good.
Yeah.
Upgrade. Sentry turrets. Build a sentry for 3 FP that has 3 HP, 1 pound, 0 def. Destroys itself after 3 turns pass, and has 2-turn cooldown by default.
And then faster engineering removes the cooldown to 1 turn, and then the sentries last for 4 turns. So you can build. Let's see. Let me actually do some math here. So it lasts 4 turns, and it goes 3, and then you can build another 2. I think you get 3. You could get 3 sentries in the same time before they start going away. If I'm right.
Yeah, pretty much. On the left path, you got the Shield Buster. Sentry attacks, they'll hit 2 people at once and deal double damage to shields. Not the worst.
It's neat.
EMP
Then the
Grenade.
EMP.
Sentries can no longer be immobilized or stunned. Their attacks disable any of their target's moves that can inflict any form of immobilization.
I mean, it might be pretty funny for bot. Oh, this would have helped a lot in the Giganto fight.
Oh yeah.
Well, hold on. I need to show this. I am still angry about that to this day.
Oh god, what
I can
happened?
imagine why.
Hold on. You need to see this shit. This is actually just Kaizo tier. Hold on, wait. I found in my screenshot depository and post.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
It didn't kill me, but it might as well have.
Oh my god.
Right, so, that aside. Yeah, EMP grenade, the main thing is that this upgrade is supposed to counter static balloons in B2DX. So since static balloons are the ones that stun your towers, I thought that this would be a cool way to implement that.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
And then there's Gridlock, which destroys all shields and immobilizes all foes for 2 turns.
Not exactly too useful, I'm gonna be
It's
honest.
not amazing, but it's there. The Super
I
Nailgun. Nailgun does 3 damage, hits 2 targets.
I absolutely hate that I thought you said Supernova for a moment.
No. Super Sentries. Sentries now have 5 HP, 2 pound, 1 def, and last 1 more turn before fading.
I mean, they're plants. What more could you want?
Plants with 1 defense.
Whoa!
Anyways, and then tier 5M, Omega Attack. Nailgun fires 2 nails at once and pierces defense, and the same applies to the Sentry's attack. Sentries also gain an additional 3 HP for a total of 8. Sentry build no longer has a cooldown.
I remember
So,
giving
yeah,
a soul
Sentry's
contract to this
correct.
one once. Yeah. I recall this one, and it's pretty good.
Yep. Right path, Cleansing Foam. The engineer gets a new special move, Foam Shot. Just place a glob cleansing foam in front of himself for an ally. Hey, next player attack that person directly uses all their positive stasis before fighting him. I think this also applies to weapons, by the way. Just whatever. If projectile the foam, it no longer afflicts statuses or pierces defense.
Oh, it does actually do something with projectiles.
Yep.
And Purification Submachine Gun, it can now be used on a player directly, which is pretty funny.
Or you can also
Then again, I'm pretty sure that just ends up being on cost with what this is. Oh, wait, it's just positive statuses. Never mind.
Anyways, Balloon Bus Containment Unit, which I don't know why the map decided to make the balloon trap into this, but sure, let's go with this. It's a 10 HP 3 power 1 def summon that gives NG double coins for the damage it deals.
What does this look like
It
in
also
game?
can't
Because I'm
freeze
gonna
with
be
this
honest.
attack.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I'm just imagining just Godzilla, but a balloon trap.
that'd be funny. Anyways, so as normal, and then you got the elf path. Sentry drones. Sentries become drones, which hit players 3 times in their attack, but their attack target can't be controlled. And the first target each turn will always be first target, line, second, third, and so on. It's only one target that they alternate between hitting that target and hitting absolutely no one. They're also permanently airborne now.
The flying sentries.
Yeah. Basically, they're more powerful but less consistent.
I mean, fair. But and then again, it's still
Nanobots.
Tri Attack. What more could he want?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nanobots. The nail gun is replaced by Electroblast, which does 2 piercing damage and inflicts Sparky for 3 turns. The engineer gains a new special move. Nanobot creation. The engineer creates a nanobot. Nanobots have 1 HP, 1 POW, and 0 def, and always pierce their attacks. More importantly, you can spend 2 extra FP for 1 more nanobot as many times as your FP can support.
Here's my main question.
Nanobots. You can combine their stat. They combine their stats, acting as one entity. So if this move gets used 3 times, you have a 3 HP, 3 POW summon. Since their power is tied to the number of nanobots, that means when it takes damage, its power lowers too. If you have yourself a healthy supply of FP, this will be an extremely dangerous tool.
So here's my main question here. Does Flower Saber turn into 1 extra FP per placement or no?
No, Flower Saber just efficiency effects will just save from the overall cost, the combined cost, rather than just each individual placement.
Thank God!
Right.
Like,
yeah, this used to be 1 FP.
Perish. Just perish immediately.
The machine. Electroblast now does 3 piercing damage. The engineer gains a new special move. Kill switch. The nanobots gain critical for 2 turns. Have fun.
Oh dear God. Oh Lord.
Eda's Blessing gives him the Super Sentry from this tier. It's cool.
Fair.
I can't believe the Piranha Egg is getting power crept.
Sentry Swarm. Spawns in a huge supply of crates of sentries, which includes 2 EMP grenade sentries, 2 Omega Tech sentries, 3 Sentry drones, and 5 nanobots.
It's a portable army. What more could you want? Actually, hold on. I just now realized something. Go back to the Sentry drones for a moment. This was power plus P.
Yep. You want to be running power. You want to be running partner badges on this guy, since sentries.
Power plus P's recent existence has given engineer. Actually, wait. Hold on. Better idea. Friendship plus.
Okay, Friendship plus is an interesting one because I'm not. Okay, yeah, nanobot. You see, nanobot creation is interesting with that because hold on, let me pull up the badge description because gain +1 power for each other summon on the field, but count summons from moves that summon multiple once as a single summon. So like, basically, it wouldn't do anything by default. But if you summon multiple nanobots with separate uses of the move, then it starts counting.
Wait, it actually can count with that?
Only if you use the move, only with separate uses of the move. You can't just spawn 10 nanobots at once and make it count for Friendship plus.
I mean, here's what I'm seeing here, okay? You know that Sentry drones get a Tri Attack, right? So you place nanobots down a few times since they cannot disappear. So after and since there's no cooldown, you just place a bunch of them again, place a bunch of them again, place a bunch of them again until they get to +3 POW, then place down a Sentry drone and let them just mow down the opponent with Tri Attack.
Yeah. Sentry drones are definitely powerful, just, yeah.
Friendship Plus is a very funny badge.
Right. I feel like, as for the NG himself, I want to say OE on this guy, but I feel like there is possibly a case to be made for Ubers for him.
I mean, here's what I'm seeing. A lot of his game relies on summons. As the base unit himself can't really do too much on their own, but with summons,
yeah, that applies to all of the X towers.
Yeah, but I feel like this one relies on the on the summons more than other towers.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, OU.
I'd say that for now, and if Engineer breaks the game later, we can discuss this tier list placement later.
Cool. Anyways, next up, and probably the last one for today, the Balloon Shipper. I don't know why
Oh
I went out of
boy.
order. I just felt like doing this one.
Good. So here's a quick fun fact. Ninja Kiwi likes to believe that the balloon chipper doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Bring back the balloon chipper. Stop hiding, you cowards.
Right. So, Shred does 1 piercing damage to the foe and spits him out on its next turn. While inside the chipper, players cannot move or be targeted. If Balloon Chipper interrupted the player's turn with this, they'll get to move immediately after being released, even next turn even the next turn otherwise would have been skipped. Can't suck up players with shields, and if target at death, this move gets put on 1 turn to cooldown per point of death they had. Enemies that cannot be immobilized are immune to this move entirely.
So reverse Blake Slash, essentially.
Yeah. It's wacky, but trust me, I had to put all these restrictions in place because this thing is wild.
I like the first upgrade name.
Yes, you can thank Ramaf for that.
Ramaf is very good at naming things.
Yes.
And Advanced Suction just destroys shields, but it will take quite a bit to destroy some things.
Yeah.
On the plus side, it specifically deals with Bluebellian shields, so who can complain with that?
Yeah.
The Lucky Ball
matchup coins equal to 10 times the shield's HP when it's done at least, so they had some good stuff out of it.
I mean, regardless, the Wrecking Ball matchup is looking a lot more tamer now.
Yep. The Balloon Juicer. Restore HP equal to twice the damage dealt when using Shred. Probably works well with, like, Single Strike or whatever.
Probably. Regurgitate.
After spitting players out, it shoots out 5 sharp projectiles, each doing 1 piercing damage to the foe. He targets first enemy in turn order, then second, and so on until loops round, but skips the player it's sucked up. There's only on one other foe the damage is stealing.
Didn't this used to be a pent attack?
If under specific circumstances, yes.
How did we let you get away with this?
I don't know, man. Rubber Vampire. Balloon Blender. Deals 5 piercing damage to all foes and causes Balloon Chipper to store HP equal to the damage dealt. 4 turn cooldown.
You know, given what I've seen of the Lone Warrior with Fuzzy Frenzy, I'm pretty sure this is just a full heal.
As long as it's more than 1 foe, yes.
Yeah.
Razor
Shredder
now deals 2 damage and gets put on cooldown for half as long. Long rounded down. Now it takes half as long to shred shields.
Nice.
Quad-core Razor.
Quad-core.
Shred does 4 damage and the cooldown and shield shred time reduced to 25%.
Can't go on with efficiency.
And then there's Super Wide Funnel.
Awesome
players for up to 3 turns, dealing 4 damage each turn they're trapped before spitting them back out. Just be mindful of the stun lock clause. This upgrade also has the ability to suck up players immune to immobilization. The move just acts as normal if it does so. So yeah, you got the boss immobilizer now.
Holy shit.
An actual reason to bring Balloon Chipper to bosses, let's go.
Yep, you just gotta get to Super Wide Funnel first.
Yeah. I think it's actually probably going to be one of the hardest things, though, since Balloon Chipper's base move does nothing.
More or less.
Also, wait, I just realized something. The base attack implies that Balloon Chipper's sentient.
Yes.
Oh god.
He's real.
Run.
Triple nozzle. Shred can now suck in 3 targets at once. Each nozzle is calculated separately, so if one player is deaf but not the other 2, then the next user Shred will only suck in 2 targets while the third one is on cooldown. Likewise, if a shield is sucked up, that nozzle goes off. Only that nozzle goes offline until it's done.
Efficiency.
Yeah.
Always nice.
Turbo Sucker. Balloon Chipper can now follow up any action with Shred, which follows up Shred with Shred. Doing so lets speed up the death cooldown and the timer for destroying shields, as well as doing 1 extra damage to the people it sucked up.
Something just feels funny about a move chaining into itself.
Yep.
Oh shit, Super 12.
Super Vac.
Holy crap.
The blue chipper sucks up every opposing player on the screen, dealing 1 piercing damage to each of them 3 times, and mobilizing them for 1 turn. I think this includes bosses too. 2-turn cooldown.
Oh,
shit.
I forgot if they had this work on bosses. I don't know if it did or not.
I mean, I'd allow it.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, Chipper. The dense Chipper. Shred now takes a turn in charge, but after that 1 turn charge, sucks up all foes at once and deals 4 piercing damage to each of them. Move on
Get
to
in the
destroy them,
bag.
kills instantly, just regardless of strength. However, it does always have a 1 turn cooldown, regardless of enemy death.
Get in the bag.
Gravity Well. Shred now inflicts slow on victims for 3 turns after they're released, and is immune to mobilization are no longer immune to Shred, but slow doesn't apply to them.
That makes sense. Chipper a monster.
And then the Singularity Engine. Shred now
Oh
takes 7
boy.
piercing damage. Balloon Chipper gains a new special move.
This
Black
move is
hole.
stupid.
Balloon Chipper charges for a
Oh,
turn,
God.
then creates a black hole and launches it at the enemy team, dealing 8 fixed damage to all of them, inflicting blackout for 2 turns. 4 turn cooldown.
And this is nerfed, by the way. It used to be a lot more.
Holy shit.
Yeah, just I mean, this is what it does.
For the record, I
still
still
tell
think
you.
it's a bit much.
And there's Ada's Blessing, that's the banana trees owned by the Balloon Chipper, give 1.5 extra cash for 3 turns. This is a reference because the specialty building from Chipper lets it become a banana farmer.
So why does it last for 4 turns with
Nice.
Birthright?
That should be item booster. I think it's right.
Change his doc mid drinking session. Let's get him, boys.
Anyways, then there's Glitch Out. The Chipper becomes unresponsive for 3 turns. And then after those 3 turns up, it goes crazy. With all its FP cost being reduced to 0, it gains 1 power, 1 def, restoring twice as much HP and FP from all sorts of healing. All its upgrade costs get cut in half, and it can target any number of people with Shred, which can destroy shields instantly and has no cooldown now. After 3 turns, it turns to normal like nothing had happened.
As you can see, the blue chipper got.
The blue chippers have a 20% chance to crash your game and beat the X.
That's actually perfect.
The blue chipper has had enough. Go Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
God.
dude, I love the blue chipper beat the X, but oh my god, sometimes it just soft locks you.
Well,
Hold on, I think there's one thing
does chip damage well.
I think there's one thing missing. Every time the balloon chipper should move, you should roll Tatsu from 1 to 100. If it lands on 100, the fight ends instantly because the game crashes.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, alright. So, Chipper, where the hell do we put it?
As much fun as we had looking through all those moves, here's the main problem I have with it. It gets nothing until either Super Wide Funnel or Gravity Well. Because it does nothing in the main format in the simulations being boss fights, and in player versus player, by the time you get up to the upgrades that really start doing things, the opponent's likely already going to be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chipper is... I'd say probably Chipper's probably RU, because once you get it to a good upgrade, then yeah, you kind of just win.
Just that, but the main problem is in the one format it was made for, immobilization characters never really do well in the metagame.
Yeah, the main thing is just the Chipper. I think the Chipper is fine conceptually, but I think it just the simulations format just does not really support it. This is probably the best interpretation of the BDX's Chipper I could do. It's just that the Chipper just conceptually can't really be worked with on, and how he has the simulation.
It had to be immobilization either way, so it was kind of just screwed from the get-go.
Yeah, there's just I will say that I think Ice Monkey fares better than the Chipper, but we'll get there eventually. It takes a while before I actually bother to make ice, but yeah.
Anyways, that was a good ranking session. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Anyways,
after this episode drops, we're going to be releasing a poll on LK's community tab where you can finally decide whether or not Matthew did anything wrong.
Right.
So make sure to cast your
Anyways.
votes because this will be pivotal for the next episode of the podcast.
All right. Anyways, see you all next time. Peace.